It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Are you doing your last news story, Christy?
Oh, I can do one.
Oh, go for
You
it.
said you had one more.
If art museums are a little too stuffy
Fart
and not
museum. Did you say-
art.
Oh.
I'd go to a fart museum.
Hell yes. Farts through the ages.
It's a little hard to
The
document.
dawn of fart. How old am I?
Hold on a
Am I
second.
going to be still making fun of farts at 50?
Good
I don't
morning,
know.
Bob and
Okay.
Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom Show?
Yes.
Call for the Fart Museum?
Oh, yeah?
Chick, I just want to correct you. You don't want to come here.
you
So
know why not?
I gather it's fully all-dimensional smell-o-vision.
It stinks. Lousy museum.
Really?
Oh, this museum is no good at all.
Whoa. Whoa, what was that?
Oh, it's part of the multimedia display they've got going on.
Uh-huh.
When you walk in.
All right.
Oh, it's unbelievable. There's just like this big air compressor there. And it blows farts at people.
Wow.
Do they smell?
Oh, it smells awful. The only way we really make money is through our concession area.
Really?
Yeah,
What do you sell there?
Well, we rent raincoats for the back part of the tour.
Yeah.
Yeah? Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Now, what does it have? What's the atmosphere like there? Is it real
The
thick?
atmosphere?
It sounds thick.
Oh,
Man.
humid and cloudy.
Now, do you have? Is your fart museum primarily contemporary, or is it modern, or do you have classical pieces?
Mostly Fart Deco.
Really?
Okay.
It's the style. And while I got... Oh, boy, hang on.
You work here?
Yeah, I work here.
My family and I would like to get our money back.
Right out front, no refund.
What was that?
That was our tribute to all the little people that played the Munchkins. Let me take you into this one room.
Okay.
I want to show you what's going on here.
All right. What's in there?
Oh, God.
What is it?
Which room are you in?
Oh, it's the SBD room.
Oh, boy.
Silent but deadly.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I gotta go because, man, this is unbelievable. This is like the third time this month already.
Uh-huh.
We gotta re-wallpaper.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Say, where are you guys located?
We're in Brownsville, Texas.
Ah, yes. The Fart Museum will live forever. Good morning. Hi.
Hi.
Huh. You guys like me? I've got Olympic fever.
Oh, Me too.
Holy
I
hell.
have Cole Hawker fever.
Oh, man. Here comes Hawker.
Yeah.
It's the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
Pat Godwin.
Hi, chick.
He's hanging around over there.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Lurking.
Josh Arnold. I believe in Josh Arnold in a deep Navy. Is that what that is?
It is, yeah.
It is. All right. There's Ace Cosby. Hey, I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk.
Dump your roll. Or if you're still using TP, dump that roll because wet cleans better than dry. Think about it. That's just good science. Try Dude Wipes for the best clean pants down.
If not for yourself, do it for others.
Please.
Be kind.
You want to hear 30 seconds of America's new hero? The way it happened in the Olympics?
Is this Mr. Hawker?
This is Hawker.
He feels he can get a medal, and so too does Yared Naguse.
Okay, let me tell. This is, I'm not sure who the broadcast team is, but this guy's from England, and of course I'm going to think he's amazing, and he is. He's talking about Cole Hawker in like the backstretch. So he knew what he was doing as far as because the guy from Great Britain and a couple other people.
That guy from Norway.
When he's
the little
talking about
freak.
Hawker, he's in 5th place.
Yeah.
And he says, hey, here.
I'm unaware of the event.
It's a 1,500 meters.
Ah, okay.
The metric mile, they call it.
0.93. Yeah, here we go.
Hawker, he feels he can get a medal, and so too does Yared Naguse. Hobbs Kessler wants in on the conversation. Ingebrigtsen, Cole Hawker on the inside. He gives him a little shove, and Kerr goes by. Here comes Josh Kerr on the outside. All the talking is
Seabiscuit in the clubhouse turn.
Are you kidding me? If you don't have chills, you're dead. Okay.
I'll have to watch it.
Man, I got chills.
He was.
It's so funny you say that because I thought of a horse race exactly too when I was watching it. It was almost like, oh my gosh.
An unexpected win.
And that guy said the world record holders in the league. Oh, jeez.
Well, and I don't know if you watched the pre-race. This kid from Norway was all cocky. Nobody can beat me. He didn't even medal.
Oh.
What do you think of that, Josh?
Yeah.
Did you watch any Olympics? You said the other day that you'd watched more Olympics.
Yeah, no, I was at a concert last night, so I did not see any Olympics. But I did.
All right.
Party boy.
All right.
School night concert.
Yeah. Well, it's what happens when Slipknot comes to town.
Oh,
that's right.
That's your Achilles, whatever he had there.
Gotta go out there and party with my fellow maggots.
Not mosh pit?
I did not mosh pit.
Did you crowd surf?
No, I didn't do that either.
That's
Just
great.
enjoyed.
Well, then you'll be surprised. There's a couple cool Olympic stories, including one involving surfing.
Oh.
That's actually pretty cool. It's again a visual.
Okay. All right. Do you want to know what the story is? See how excited he is? Mm-hmm. While they were surfing, okay, in Tahiti,
Yeah.
they saw a whale.
Well, I didn't see a whale breach. This whale's 95% of its
Gave birth?
body is out of the water.
What do you mean, gave birth? Breach? What?
It's a really cool photograph.
Huh.
And it was the event, the surfing. I don't know.
Well, I don't know why they're in Tahiti.
Well, that's a smart move. No, I get that.
Does Frenchie own Tahiti? It's
a French.
It's like a second house? Is that what it is?
A little colonialism there.
It's their summer vacation home. Yeah.
I think they kind of wish that was the only place they'd colonized. It's
Looking back,
hard to get there. Not like Algeria, which
I believe the guy calling that race was Lee Duffy.
Just an amazing
Yeah.
job. Just unbelievable job by that guy.
Yeah,
My
Cole,
God.
congratulations.
Also, let's see. The men's basketball team had no trouble with who the hell were they playing? Brazil? Yeah, 122-87. The Americans win. All 4 games, they've scored at least 100 points. Devin Booker had 18. And Kevin Durant became the all-time leading scorer for United States Olympic basketball, men's or women's. And also the women's soccer team beat Germany, and they will face Brazil on Saturday.
Okay, I've got a technical question about the next Olympics. I don't expect you to have an answer.
No. I think it's a great broadcast. Your policy is, no matter what the question is, you're going to ask it, and whoever looks stupid. It's up to them.
Can I ask Ace?
Yes.
And then I've got a question.
Okay, good.
Oh, Christ.
I'll go first. It's my understanding they're going to be doing some form of flag football in the next Olympics. Am I right about this?
Jalen Hurts is the ambassador, and he takes a football and throws it up into the L.A. Coliseum, and he lights the torch for flag football. He's a Philadelphia Eagle, you know. He throws the football, it's on fire.
My question is a simple one, and I probably should know the answer. Are they going to allow NFL players, active NFL players, to play in the Olympics?
Why not? They let the NBA players play.
Well,
I
they
don't
used
think-
to.
I
And
think-
if I'm an NFL team owner and I've got a guy I'm paying $50 million a year,
Exactly.
I don't want
Their
him to.
contracts have,
I don't want him to blow his knee out.
Exactly.
don't ride a motorcycle, don't skydive.
Yeah.
Don't get in the Olympics. Yeah.
Is there? Do we know what's happening there?
No, that's 4 years away.
And what other countries play flag football? I'm asking.
That was very dismissive.
That did seem dismissive, Ace.
No,
You should apologize.
I'm just wondering if have they announced this yet? I don't know.
That's a Google search. Do that on your own.
I mean, like
time.
the guys that they have breakdancing now, or the professional breakdancers, or does their league allow them to
Heck yeah,
play
they
in
need
the
all the
Olympics?
attention they can get.
I'm joking.
I think the more important thing is what is Ace's question.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Now, I watch a lot of the Olympics when I'm in bed, in and out of sleep. Well, is there rock climbing?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, because I was watching something, and the guy falls off. He's not going to medal.
Yeah, and they do like speed rock climbing, where it's the exact same wall every time. And So I saw them interview one woman who said she could do this with her eyes closed because she's climbed that exact wall 1,000 times. Yeah, it's very interesting what's going on, but we'll find out more about the Olympics coming up with Chick McGee from the aforementioned Dude Wipes Sports Desk. And I don't know if Dude Wipes has any Olympic. I don't know. They could call it the sixth hole. The sixth ring, I mean.
Oh, I was trying to figure out what 5 holes you were talking about.
The Olympic rings. Keep that sixth ring clean with Dude Wipes. How was your concert, Josh?
Good. Yeah, real good.
Did you get a T-shirt, a hat, and a pennant?
Oh, no, I didn't get. I just got a couple Budweisers, but you only rent those, don't you?
I hear that.
Great. Celebrating 25 years of Slippies.
Whoa.
The Slippy Boys.
How many times have you seen them?
A handful. Yeah.
Are these the guys that wear buckets on their head?
No, not at all.
Okay, sorry.
They wear masks.
What?
Yeah, they do wear masks.
The whole time?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they were wearing the old school jumpsuits last night. And, yeah, it was a real celebration.
So is that a management move, or is that like a band move? So if somebody quits the band, they can just... Or they become a hard negotiator and they, oh really, Ramhead? You want to negotiate?
There was a second last night where I went, what if none of these guys are Slipknot?
Oh, you mean so it would be like going to see Foreigner?
Oh, really?
Wait a minute. None of these guys are in the band.
Not one.
They've become a cover band. Wow. And do they use their names or do they go by names like the fake ones?
Oh, they both. There's Clown, so that's obviously not a real name. Yeah, and then
Clown.
Yeah.
What's their big hit?
But Sid is. Oh, what do you mean? There are 25 of them.
Oh, okay.
Name one of them.
Wait and Bleed is probably their big. Duality is their biggest.
Wait and Bleed.
Yeah,
that sounds like a ballad.
That's for teen girls that are 11.
Oh my God!
Oh, geez.
Can you say anything else worse? I don't think so. We'll get it out of the way early.
So for those guys, it's probably kind of cool because then no one knows who they are when they check into the hotel.
Have you seen the? I know how you have always despised Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons.
They have their moments.
Frankie Valli is on tour. I don't know when this video was.
Did you see coming
this?
Here. Yeah.
Frankie Valli is on tour. Have you seen the video of Frankie Valli? No. You need to give yourself a treat. Him on stage. It's
Can he hit those notes?
I think
Here's
it looks like he's lip syncing.
I'm going to say I don't want to endorse Pat, but he might. Yeah. Might be lip syncing.
Okay, all right.
Or auto-tuned or something.
They had some nice songs. I'm just saying, when you hear songs like Ronnie, you're going, okay, how much is the Mafia paying to get this on the air?
Ladies and gentlemen, real quick, Slipknot, Wait and Bleed.
Let's listen.
This is a ballad.
You're not offended or anything.
No, this is nice.
They wear scary masks.
Oh, they sure do. And then all of a sudden... Getting heavier, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Yes.
And then, I'm sorry, you're talking, what are they singing about? Oh, yeah.
The old,
this is a ballad?
No,
I said it was a ballad.
Yeah.
As a joke.
That part kind of is in Slipknot standards.
Okay.
No, they have a ballad called Snuff. That's real. That's
oh Lord,
yeah.
Snuff, as in killing someone.
I think so.
Oh, I see.
I think it might be.
I know that Jimmy Buffett, of course, has the in the song "Why Don't We Get Drunk and Screw?" He says the lyric, "They say you are a snuff queen."
Yeah, that's a baffling lyric.
Oh, I love that lyric.
Cocaine, I just don't know
I
what
love
it means.
that lyric. Is what Tom said.
I've never known what it meant.
It means cocaine. A girl that likes.
Hey,
cocaine.
you know you can't listen to Slipknot without your Raycons everyday earbuds. That's the best way to do it. You know that. You know that, Josh. Raycons upgraded their everyday earbuds. And now, active noise cancellation, multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with 2 devices at once. Quick charge function, 10 minutes of charging, 90 minutes of battery, and the ergonomic design to comfortably fit the widest, and I say the best, every ear ever made with those optimized gel tips for a comfy, cozy fit. And Raycon's also vibrant new colors: forest green, royal blue, blush violet, classic black, and a 30-day happiness guarantee. All you have to do is go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get 20 to 40% off site-wide. You get up to 40% off everything on Raycon's website when you go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much. Coming up, Alli Breen with Sexy Time. We certainly look forward to that, where we'll try to help you with your love troubles. Also, we have interesting news from the realm of bodily functions and how your body sometimes decides when it has to do what it has to do. It's quite interesting. And then we have a study from the Mr. Obvious Institute of Food on the way. And also we have interesting food at the ballpark. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Like this is Morgan Freeman slow. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. Mm-hmm. You are the brothers, can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itsy bitsy waist and a round thing on your face, you get sprung. Want to pull up tough, because you notice that butt was stuffed. Deep in the jeans she's wearing, I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh, baby, I want to get with you and take your picture. My homeboys tried to warn me, but with that butt you got makes me so horny.
Dr. Sadie, you're a big Jeff Goldblum fan. Perhaps you could explain to Mr. Goldblum this toy here.
Yes. This
Spark his spot.
Yes. Hello. Knock, knock. Who's there? This toy.
And that's when Andy realized that little rock hammer could do more than just break him out of prison. Muppets were the first thing I did, some cartoon kind of characters and stuff like that. Stuff I wouldn't even consider really impressions, but...
Who's the hardest one to write for? Because sometimes if you have the voice, there's some impressions you see them and you go, boy, that's dead on, and you go, but there's no content.
I've had a Billy Crystal forever. But I had no idea what I would even do with it. It's one of those voices that just, he doesn't do much. Yeah. Sully,
Yeah.
Hey, let's go. Come on, guys. We're going to go over here. It's just one of those things. But here it works. And Robert Downey Jr.'s one that I'm sure I've done that too for you, but he's the human Twitter feed. He talks in little phrases and everything's about himself. He could be giving out an Academy Award, which is supposed to be about the nominees. But it would turn it back to him like, these people deserve your applause almost as much as I do. Hashtag awesome. So he's like, do me a favor. You're doing great right now for you. He can insult you and be backhanded compliment for everything. Chick, you do a great job sitting there doing nothing. Appreciate it. Why don't you do me a favor and text yourself?
Who would you like? What's an easy one to teach Josh? Josh is very clever. I don't know about his impression abilities.
I'm not particularly good at impressions.
I'd give him 6 out of 14 on clever. I'm trying to think who. Give me a little of your own voice if we can find something.
Well, I think 6 out of 14 might be a little low. It's not.
Okay, so you can go to a deeper register. Talk as quietly as you can and say this. Talk as about as slowly as possible.
In my own voice, talk as slowly as possible.
Now, bring it back down.
A little lower.
A little lower. We're trying to work on a Morgan Freeman here.
I see.
Oh.
No, you tried. And so,
yeah, this is not going to go well.
No, you can get it. You can get it.
Talk like Morgan.
No, why did you all of a sudden you're starting to talk? I
feel like it's in the back of the throat.
It's very. The truth is. Truth is. Say truth is.
True.
Don't do this. You're doing something to. Truth is. Truth is.
The truth is.
The truth is.
Truth is.
Let's get there. Let's try something different.
Let's try anything else.
Try an Irish or something.
You understand?
Oh, that feels so good.
Like this is one of the greatest.
Those are me lucky charms.
Sorry. How about this? I said Chick McGee.
I'm here for 2 more days. I can have him.
Oh, there we go.
I will have him buy Thursday, which is 2 more days from now. Thank you. Who helped me on that? Who said that?
You did it by yourself?
Thank you very much.
Tom.
Tom did.
By Thursday, I will have him ready for his Saturday Night Live audition.
What do you have to do? 2 characters and then 5 minutes or something?
I don't. It doesn't matter because we're going to have 37 characters.
Okay.
And 52 impressions.
Now, Chick, you could do a passable Jeff Goldblum.
Well, not in front of Frank.
Yeah, see?
It's not like you've never done it before.
I've tried. No, I haven't. Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcast. The Bob and Tom Show.
Confused. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
I just want to know what it's going to be that he says. That some guy in a suit comes in. All right, everybody. Get out of here. Let's go.
I'll tell you what it'll be.
Pick it up.
Not my fault.
Yeah. I figured that's the only reason I'm here. Well, Chick, how he is.
If he hadn't.
Yeah, if he hadn't.
You're the
fill in the blank.
scapegoat.
Oh, yeah. I've been thrown under the bus more than something that's been thrown under the bus a lot.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Just making noise. Good morning, Tom. How are you?
Morning. Good morning, Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk.
Did you find any information on if they're going to allow NFL players to be in flag football in the Olympics in 2028?
It's a fair question.
Well, why don't you find it out and answer?
Because I'm busy looking up something else.
What are you looking up?
The Coral Reefer Band, the Jimmy Buffett's a great band. They just played a great show in Cincinnati.
At least,
and there's a nice tie-in here. Friend of the show, Scotty Emmerich, was on stage. Thanks for a nice letter. Bruce sent me that letter. He went to see the show. And Mac McAnally, the great guitarist and singer-songwriter, is doing some stuff with the Coral Reefer Band, and I'm just reading about that. But no, it's time to check in.
Time now for things we learned yesterday.
However, I will play some Scotty Emmerich shortly, featured with Toby Keith. See, it all ties in.
I've had fever a lot looking at this. This morning I had Hawker fever, and yesterday I had pole vault fever. I forgot about having pole vault fever yesterday.
Wonder what we'll have tomorrow.
20 feet 6 inches. I don't know. Let me think. Josh is suspicious of Olympic athletes from other countries.
Well, I'm particularly suspicious of Olympic athletes who are clearly American choosing to play for other countries.
Like Duplantis from Louisiana.
Right.
But he competes for his mom's suite. Yes.
But part of it was some deal that they were allowing his dad to be the coach. I don't know.
All smells real fishy.
Yeah.
And we are.
Swedish fishy.
We are still counting. America's won the most gold medals. I had 24 to 22 to China or something like that. But is it China? I don't know. But it's 25 in my book because
I see.
The pole vaulter set the record. That's that's a gold medal in my book. Hurricane Debbie just doesn't sound serious. And apparently it blew $1 million worth of cocaine up on the beach in the Florida Keys.
And now, Pat, you were playing in Sarasota just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. I was sent a picture. It's all flooded where we were.
Oh, no.
Yeah, a little restaurant that Jimmy and I went to was flooded still.
Yeah, so watch out. Sorry about that.
Josh hates Morgan Wallen and his music.
Yes, and if you have any taste at all, you do too.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't.
He's no Slipknot.
Say that I've heard.
For sure.
I've heard any of his music at all.
He's also no country artist.
But there's a lot of music out there. Why is that, Josh? A lot of music out there.
He's no Luke Bryan.
Because there's no accounting for taste.
There's a lot of different people out there with a lot of different. Tom likes Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, yeah. Here's the thing. You guys know me. I wish I liked Morgan Wallen.
Is that right?
Don't get me wrong. Of course. I don't like to not like things.
I do.
Well.
We know that.
Listen, this is the first time hearing about this.
Oh, I enjoy hating certain things.
Josh, another quote yesterday from the show. Quote, fantasy football players hate their wives! Exclamation point.
That's why they play.
However, Mark?
Yeah, Mark plays.
Matt? What is it?
Mark.
Mark.
Yeah.
It was his birthday yesterday.
Do I just do it that well, or do you guys really not think I know his name's Mark?
No, you really do it that well.
You know how it started.
Very good.
All right.
It all started because I didn't know.
You didn't for years.
It all started because I liked All in the Family, and Edith wanted Archie to go to church. And Archie says, who is it? I am not going to sit there and watch the Reverend Felcher talk to me. And Edith goes, it's Fletcher. You go, Felcher, Fletcher, whatever. Mark, whatever. Actress Demi Moore, Tom spent, it seemed like an hour and a half deciding how to pronounce Demi Moore. It seemed like a very long morning.
I think she's Demi and Demi Lovato.
She says farting's okay is the larger point.
Mm-hmm. And my point, she's been hired by some company named Wonderbelly to promote the normalization of flatulence, which is interesting, but I think it's, if you're a Hollywood star, your star's fallen a little bit when, who's on the phone, Dolce Gabbana? No, it's the fart people. Oh, well, I guess I'll take the gig.
However, Wonderbelly, a great name for any company.
Yeah. Because you want your belly to be wonderful.
And you want what's under the belly, right, Pat?
Oh, yeah, under the belly. I wonder what's down there.
I bet you keep it hairy down there.
That's an inside joke.
People don't keep it hairy anymore.
I regret a lot over the decades that I've been working with Tom, and it's got to be in the top 5. When I told him the story about Antonio Brown and his tweet, I blame myself. If we had kept it from him, he would never know about it.
Guy's a poet.
Christy hides her bras.
I do.
I'm not sure what this means.
No, like when I go to the doctor's office, or even if I'm at home and I take my bra, if I put a shirt over it, or I just don't. I don't.
And
want
then how long
to
does it usually take Andy to find it? That's how it works, right?
Look for them.
Okay, ready, go.
I remember football practice when it get really hot or something, and we didn't. I'm going to say sophomore or junior year, we got the fishnet half shirts with the cloth that would cover the pads, and then it would be fishnet on your stomach down to you. If it got really hot before we had the fishnet, you'd take your practice jersey and put it up behind your head.
Oh, yeah.
And so you could walk around like that and your stomach be nice and cool. You should do that with your bra when you go in and go, hey, we need to get a look at those. You just pull them up, pull them
over my head.
Over your head. Take a look.
Yeah, you can actually wear them like headphones.
No.
Yeah, why not?
Cans.
How many of those do you think they'd sell? That if you headphones and they look like little bras on the outside?
You'd sell upwards of a dozen.
That would be fun.
Internationally.
That would be fun. Yesterday was what's his face's birthday? Yesterday,
Mark.
Yes.
Oh, I was him. Boy, we should have addressed that.
I thought we did on the air, but maybe I know we did off the air. Maybe we did not off the air.
Happy birthday, Mark.
Maybe I was taking a dump.
Late. Thanks.
Jeez. Tom bought him a coffee.
Oh, well,
that was
very nice. Very nice.
I buy him a coffee every day.
What'd you get him there, Tom? A venti?
He gets some. I don't know.
Go ahead.
He makes fun of him every time.
Yeah, it's like a sugary caramel.
You know what he gets? He gets what he likes.
He gets like
a shot of caramel.
5 squirts of.
Let him get what he wants.
Unmasculinity.
Speaking of unmasculinity, I again shared with you, I've talked about this before on the air. My father never had a driver's license, never drove a car. My mother was the driver of the family. No problem there.
The quote was, it was all part of the emasculation.
The emasculation process.
That was the same in my family, but because my father had polio and couldn't drive, you see.
Help me, I have polio.
Yeah, that was him.
No, he had polio.
You sure nailed it. Well, then you had post-polio syndrome, Josh. I would explain it to you, but it really would be like talking to my dog.
Well, that's not nice.
I was being the stupid one.
Not really. Your dog might care.
Oh, touche.
Shots fired.
Do you think at some point in your life you had a nice sit down with your father, a nice talk to, and you ever said, thanks, Dad, I really appreciate this. Thank you. I love you. And then you patted his leg, and you realize he never felt that. You know.
Were you wearing that?
My God. What are you going to do with that?
I didn't see it going there.
You know, this isn't just
this is like fan fiction. It has no basis.
This isn't just a place for a headphone. I got stuff going on up here.
Okay. All right.
Thanks, Dad. Pat. Kid never touches me.
Now, did he write down on his list of things we learned yesterday? I love this one. A group of doctors has come out saying to people, don't try the things you're seeing in the Olympics.
Right.
Because, there's some kid in the backyard jumping off a roof with a pole.
Or trying to do a back handspring and landing on their heads.
Yeah.
Come on.
So,
I'd be bad.
Doing the splits. Ooh.
Didn't you jump off a roof when you were a kid?
Of course.
Of course.
With a cape and everything?
Yeah,
we had all kinds of dumb stuff.
I want to say I jumped off a roof,
Did you
too.
really?
I think so. Yeah. Because I remember thinking as I was falling to the ground, this is taking longer.
Yes.
This is gonna hurt.
Did you try it using a fitted sheet as a parachute?
I don't know.
Did you have a mattress at the bottom or something?
I don't. I think it was some kind of you want to be in the group. I don't know when I grew up in the Bronx, but you want to be in the group. Jump off the roof.
Spend your childhood in Hell's Kitchen.
I guess.
You're from
At some
Ohio.
point, I guess.
So anyways, don't swim in a dirty river or
don't do that. They're swimming the hell out of the Seine right now. They're training.
They finally canceled something.
They did?
Oh, they did? Okay.
I forget which one.
That's my big problem with the Olympics. There's too much going on. And there are too many places to watch it.
Yep.
And if you think to yourself, okay, I'm going to get caught up on the Olympics, there's no way of knowing, okay, I'm all caught up. You can't. You got to watch bits and pieces and hearsay and
and do you think that NBC's I think their coverage is amazing, but I think in the prime time they're dwelling way too much on swimming last week.
Well, the swimming and gymnastics are the ratings.
Yeah,
so that's why they're going to do that.
But that's what I'm wondering if that's the case though. If they were showing some of the cooler stuff, some of the swimming kind of gets a little bit tedious. Okay.
Yeah. How far did they swim, Josh?
Oh, one was 1,500 meters.
That's long.
I actually watched that. Well, the finals of that was. I'm just saying. I think it'd be kind of nice if they. But you can find it if you want to.
I watched some wrestling yesterday. I was glad to see.
There was a great, the Cuban wrestler. He's
the Greco-Roman.
No one has competed in 5 straight Olympics or something like that.
Oh,
and he did.
Won 5 gold.
I watched women's freestyle, and young girl from Indiana was killing it, doing great.
Yeah.
The Greco-Roman. I don't exactly understand that.
I'm not too sure of the exact rules either.
I'll explain it.
Well, you're naked, of course.
Sure.
Naked.
That's the Greek part. That's the Greek part.
I'm missing
It's a lot
something.
like when the NFL, the AFL merged.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Rules are in the men's division, Christy, erection -2 points.
Oh.
Yeah. Checking the guy's oil -1. Checking the oil.
Thanks, Greg Warren. Yes, we know.
Greg's on tour, by the way.
Oh, God. Where are we here?
Things we learned yesterday on the show.
Josh's dad would wear jean shorts whenever he mowed the lawn.
Sure.
And they were hemmed, right?
Yeah, they were nice, store-bought, not handmade.
Very nice.
Cut off.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever have sandals where the bottoms were made out of tires?
I have never had those, but I'm aware of them.
I've never had those, and I never saw those. And we're pretty close to the same age, and I don't remember.
The sole was made out of.
Oh, I thought you meant like a shoe company that upcycled.
Oh, they do that now.
Right, I've seen those. Are you talking about like homemade sandals?
No. They were. It was you'd buy them at the store, but the bottoms were made out of tires. What do you call it? Recycled.
Oh, okay.
I don't know is that still happening.
I think so.
I don't think it ever happened.
I had a pair of them at Camp Ayolenta.
Oh.
How much longer are we going to have to pay for you attending camp? How much longer is that going to be?
What a great camp.
There they are.
There's a pair of them on the screen there.
I do remember seeing those.
I don't. Is that what they look like?
No, mine were, not on the top.
Those like Jesus wore Goodyear.
No, but the ones.
No, come on. They didn't have vulcanized rubber till 2 BC. Come on.
Jesus can have whatever he wants. Yeah, his had those little. Remember the year of the they used to have the spikes and the tires.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They had metal spikes, Josh, until they realized it was tearing the roads to shreds.
But, man, traction, you couldn't beat it.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it was great.
We had chains on our tires in the winter where I came from.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, there are places where they have
they
chains on the
still do that.
sandals, and as they lead the men to be eaten by the lions.
When I lived in West Virginia to drive back to Ohio during a snowstorm, you could not get on the West Virginia Turnpike unless you had chains. They wouldn't let you on.
Really?
Oh.
Smart. So you had to go around the turnpike.
It's that way with certain trucks in certain parts of the world now.
What? Antarctica?
Colorado.
Colorado?
Skiing, you would know this. No,
if I skied, I'd be a far better person. I think that.
I think so.
Well, when we were kids, my parents used to always put snow tires on in the winter. Wasn't that a thing?
Sure, but the snow tires are real, but the ones that have the metal studs are not legal in most places now because they tore the roads to shreds.
Gotcha.
They sure worked great. And yesterday we learned about this.
It's spaghetti time.
It's spaghetti time.
Let's erase that. Can we erase that?
How can you not love that?
I find a way. I don't know.
When you were a kid, you didn't love it when you'd get home and your mom would go, spaghetti for dinner tonight. Yay. Whoever
I'm
went,
going to
boo.
start keeping track of telling you this.
yeah.
I remember I said it yesterday. You need to become aware that your memories aren't everyone's memories. Okay? You need to address that.
I would contend that 7 out of 8 clear-thinking Americans.
7 out of 8.
No.
Clear-thinking Americans like spaghetti.
Oh,
that's fine.
I think far more people have had tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches coming home than get excited about spaghetti.
I disagree.
Oh, I love tomato soup and grilled cheese.
I do too.
That's our sample size, 100%.
If you don't like spaghetti, go play for Sweden, okay?
I sure love spaghetti. Tomato
Swedish
soup.
meatball.
Mercury.
I'd be fine never having tomato soup again.
What's wrong with you? You're not American.
You don't like tomato soup?
I'm not 108.
We are going to fight.
12.
It's practically liquid pizza, Josh.
No, it isn't. It's hot water and ketchup, and for some reason people went, "Oh, you know why it's served with grilled cheese so that you can actually choke it down." We need something wonderful to go with this absolute garbage.
Now,
grilled cheese.
how about this? What if I have Mike, my handyman, make tomato soup out of his delicious tomatoes?
Mercury has diamonds under the surface and something about Reno yesterday. And that's what we learned. Okay.
We learned more than that.
Wrapped
The spaghetti was, you didn't ever said why spaghetti was in the news. Remember this? Some lady threw
isn't that a part of news
I
that's
thought it
coming
was
up?
her son threw hot spaghetti sauce at her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, the old Al Green, huh? Oh, boy.
Yeah, what did he throw? What was it?
Grits, I believe.
Oh, that's right. What is it?
No, he didn't throw it.
Yeah,
he got
he
thrown
got
on it.
That can get hot.
That's when he
Found
Jesus real quick.
And wasn't he in the bathtub?
I thought he was walking into
Why
the...
was he in the bathtub?
I thought he was walking into the kitchen without a shirt, and she tossed him on. I don't know. Could have been in the bathtub.
Grits. That's
I like a
another
nice
one.
tub.
What
You
a way
like
to grow. You don't like the grits?
Hey, you want something that when you first take a bite, you wonder if you've lost your sense of taste.
It's horrible.
You know what? You know what's good? Grits with some tomato soup. That's what's good. Let me tell you about Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security system that I went out and beat the bushes to find about 8-9 years ago. I needed to secure my home with the best, and I found Simply Safe, and I got to install it myself. I'm handsy. I'm a do-it-yourself guy. I like that sort of thing. I've trusted Simply Safe to protect my home for almost 10 years now, and the level of security and customer care has been incredible. I sleep better every night knowing Simply Safe's 24/7 monitoring agents are standing by to protect me, and if someone tries to break in and to send emergency help when I need it most. Exclusive LiveGuard protection, Simply Safe agents. This sounds space age, but it's true. They can act within 5 minutes of receiving your alarm, and because of the high-definition cameras inside and out, they can see and speak to intruders inside your home, warning them police are on their way in actual real time. I want you to have the same peace of mind that I and so many of our listeners experience. Simply Safe is offering Bob and Tom listeners 20% off his system. Just visit simplysafetom.com. Protect your home this summer. 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. And there's no safe like Simply Safe.
You know, when that guy threw that spaghetti, that hot pasta at his mother, it did stick to her, so at least he knew it was done. kind of the upside of that thing. Yeah. When the pasta hits your eye. I don't know, we're coming right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the
A look at their car is perhaps the best way to introduce the uninitiated to WFBQ Radio's morning team, Bob and Tom. The pink and camouflage junker features 3 hood ornaments, a bowling trophy, the hind quarter of a horse, and a jar of tartar sauce that will have to be explained elsewhere.
295 Night Ranger when you close your eyes. It's 8:42. You're with Bob and Tom on a 2 for Tuesday.
Good morning.
Howdy.
Great.
Holmes.
Sherlock. Let's play word association.
Okay.
Howdy.
Holmes.
Sherlock.
Holmes.
John C. You're with Bob and Tom.
Holmes.
The human tripod.
I see.
Okay, I'm sorry, Bob.
That's all right.
From 6 a.m. and for the next 4 hours, Bob Kavoyan and Tom Griswold fill the airwaves with jokes and pranks that range from silly to hilarious and from bawdy to sick.
Why is sex like air?
Why is sex like air? I give up, Bob.
Because it's no big thing unless you're not getting any.
They deliver a National Lampoon sort of humor that leaves the audience laughing while wondering how Q95 can broadcast some of the things they say.
Half the joke is in your mind. The joke isn't stated outright. Mm-hmm. The person has to put something into it to get something out of it.
Yeah, they're fun, and
people like them.
People enjoy them.
They laugh at them. And there's an alternative. You can always change the channel.
Mm-hmm.
But people aren't. After 2 years on the air, Bob and Tom have taken Q95's morning show to the top of the volatile morning FM ratings. WFBQ is the 3rd radio station the zany team has worked for. After 6 years together, they've got the routine down pat. Bob runs the audio control board, plays straight man, and provides the program's famous laugh.
Amateur phylactics. Amazing concept, I think, and I think it's going to.
Tom sits on a mound of notes and papers to provide the program's often quoted jokes and many of its voices.
Oh, hello, Mohandas.
Hello, Bob.
How are you?
Oh, I am fine today. Hello, Tom. Hi, Mohandas. You look very good today. Thank you so much, Mohandas.
Much of their banter is off the cuff, with an occasionally rehearsed punchline off mic during a song.
Only if it makes you late for the ceremony.
She's controversial. She's provocative. She's the famous sex therapist, Dr. Ruth Weisboner. Good morning, Dr. Ruth. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Dr.
Their regular spoof on Dr. Ruth Westheimer features some of their more risque humor.
Is it wrong to have sex before you're married?
Is it wrong to have sex before you're married? Well, no, as long as you're not late for the wedding.
Bob and Tom's task of filling 20 hours of airtime every week is made easier by several regular characters phoned in by people around town. Nightclub owner Sonny is a favorite.
Great approach. How are things going out at the track? I know you're running the mystery flesh tent this year.
Everything is going just fine, Dow. I bred that baby up, throw it in some shortening, and serve it up. It's the mystery flesh tent, Dow.
It's located, of course, in Turn 1.
It's right there in Turn 1 where people seem to be the most hungry and the least discriminating.
Other characters are voiced by regular visitors to the studio.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Tiger Dog Bardo. Good morning, Bob. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Your Highness.
Q95 midday personality Jay Baker voices the spoof on Richard Nixon.
Now, do you remember Ronald Reagan visiting the German cemetery over the weekend?
Oh, that's right. Yes.
The media referred to it as the Nazi cemetery. You know, I was the one that put him up to that.
I see.
I said, babes, this is going to be so beautiful for your career. Trust me on this one. I told him, I said, when I was a young boy, I heard the phrase, the only good Nazi is a dead Nazi. I said, Ronnie, you can't miss a whole field full of dead Nazis. You slide over there, you put the wreath down, the wreath, and you're cruising.
Bob and Tom say they get very few complaints from listeners as they poke fun at every special interest group imaginable, and station management has left them unrestrained on the limits of their humor. After 2 years, the result has been high ratings, a devoted following, and 2 happily transplanted Hoosiers who say they just might stay to grow old and gray on Q95.
Could be. It's very possible. In fact, it's already started.
Bob's getting gray.
Yeah. Tom's getting old.
The This is Greg Todd, Channel 6 News.
Oh, I feel so much better now. You know, Bob? Yes. I don't want to say that most of the women that you go out with have questionable morals or anything, but last night...
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Experts warn against copying what you see on the Olympics and trying.
I'll tell you what. I mean, that's
trying to flip around your backyard.
Yesterday afternoon, I took my the rod from my shower curtain and was trying to vault over my wheelbarrow.
Yeah. I think I could do pretty well. I might get a bronze, not a gold. Certainly, that's ridiculous. But I'd give it a shot.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
And this is Joe Theismann for Chick.
Thank you
the
very much.
Chicker. The Chick guy.
That Chick guy.
If there were no other broadcasters of any type in the world, I would listen to Chick. If there were hundreds and thousands of broadcasters in the world, I might listen to Chick.
It's coming up.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Exasperation. Thy name is Chick. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello, Chick.
Let's see. Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby. There's Christy Lee, messing with her hair. Hello, Tom.
Hello. Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Time now to do an early morning palate cleanser. Josh is suffering from a love hangover because he went to see his favorite band last night. We wanted to ease you back into the world of comedy by doing this.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
My Uncle Frank recently passed.
Oh, sorry.
He wanted his ashes kept in his favorite beer mug.
Yeah.
Well, he wanted to be Frankenstein.
Brought to you by Sleep Number. Sleep better together. Save now on a Sleep Number smart bed only at a Sleep Number store or at sleepnumber.com.
Could have been
Little Dutch.
Frank.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
Frank is in a Stein, you see.
Right.
Well,
he always wanted to be Frankenstein.
Appropriate for the coming Oktoberfest, you see. We have a Chick McGee across the way at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk.
The Olympics, the United States beat Brazil on the basketball court. Devin Booker, 18 points, and USA winning 122-87. So... America invented basketball. We all know it, and it's our sport. We want complete annihilation.
But the NBA now featuring a lot of gents from foreign countries playing for their homeland. Yes, sir.
I'm opposed to the word gent, but all right. And, of course, the big highlight for everybody yesterday, Cole Hocker, United States Cole Hocker pulled the upset of the Olympics last night, outracing both favorites to the finish line in the 1,500 meters. Hocker won the race 3 minutes, 27.65 seconds, pulling from 5th to 1st over the final 300 meters to beat his personal best by more than 3 seconds. And also American Yared Nuguse finished in 3rd for bronze.
Yeah.
Have the Cole Hocker Tua memes started yet?
I was thinking the same thing.
I've gotten about 75,000 emails saying Cole Hocker and the Hawk Tuah girl should get together.
Okay, that's. I figured that was immediately.
She was on minute 14 of the 15 minutes of fame. So
let's one more time with Cole Hawker winning last night. This is Lee Diffie from he does NASCAR, I guess,
and
as
IndyCar
well.
too.
And here is the minute. This guy is amazing.
So he knows his way around a race.
Yeah, he does.
Car, person, it's amazing. Here we go.
He feels he can get a medal, and so too does Jared Naguse. Hobbs Kessler wants in on the conversation. Ingebrigtsen. Cole Hawker on the inside. He gives him a little shove, and Kerr goes by. Here comes Josh Kerr on the outside. All the talking is over. The world champion is in front, but Cole Hawker's not done with yet. Cole Hawker wins gold. He upsets the favorites. It's gold for the USA.
And is he just? I mean, he just stepped on the gas.
he
He's
did.
just hoofing it so hard.
When he said the world champion is in front, I can't tell you how impressed. That's just a wonderful broadcaster right there. That guy is the best.
At one point, he says he gives him a little shove.
Yeah, they got tangled up a little bit.
Yeah, they get in there and they're little.
So you can get a little elbowy?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
You can swap paint, if you will.
Yeah, and he got on the inside of him, and I was really shocked that happened. He allowed him to get on the inside.
How do you guys feel about a race where it's illegal to touch any other runner? I mean, I'm just asking. To me, that seems
illegal.
No, it should. That's how
that should happen.
Yes.
well, but what if the guy
Shoves him down.
moves over in front of you, and you can't? You
have to stay in your lane.
Him.
You see,
stay in your lane.
Well,
what about
that would be true? Say in the 100
Mary
meter dash,
Decker
you
at
can't
one
really-
point get shoved over? Didn't somebody, Zola Budd and Mary Decker,
Yeah,
am I remembering that? They shoved her into the midfield.
Jeez.
There have been problems.
They've had some problems.
Exciting stuff at the Olympics. Mr. Hawker, once again, a huge surprise win.
Yeah.
One of our listeners sent us a thing yesterday morning saying, watch out for this guy before the race took place. So,
I think he said they never saw me coming.
Happens to be a friend of his. But that actually, he's already signed up for his first commercial endorsement.
Oh.
Nice. Here it is.
Do you enjoy the taste of yogurt, but you're tired of paying those high prices? Then try the new product that everyone's talking about. It's not really yogurt, but you can't tell the difference. We call it Hawkers. Hawkers, the imitation yogurt. And it's so inexpensive, you won't have to pay through the nose.
Try some Hawkers, and you'll say that really hits the spot. Eat some Hawkers every day. It tastes like yogurt, but it's not.
Honey, I got you a snack.
What is it?
I'm not telling.
Come on, spit it out.
Here, just try it.
Is it custard?
No, it's not.
Is it pudding?
No, it's not.
Well, what is it?
It's Hawkers.
Hawkers?
Yeah, Hawkers, the imitation yogurt in the green cup.
Hawkers, try a cup. It really hits the spot. Just $1, cough it up. It tastes like yogurt, but it's not. It tastes like yogurt, but it's not.
Hi, I'm Hal Hawker, head honcho at Hawker headquarters here in Hilton Head. For 100 years, my family's been making Hawkers. Look for Hawkers in the green cup with the picture of Peggy Fleming. With a name like Hawkers, it's gotta be green. Like we say, hip, hip, hooray for Hawkers.
That's Hawkers. And for a tasty new treat, try frozen Hawkers. Available everywhere this winter. And coming soon, it's Boogers Imitation Raisins. Boogers, we're the one to pick. Hawkers, a division of Frigamall Industries, Louisville, Kentucky.
Thank you very much. Mr. Hawker has already signed up for some great endorsements. What's coming up in sports?
Good eating at the ballpark, Tom.
All right, we'll find out about that. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
Hello,
My name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
You never realize how much music affects you until you're told to sit still. Number 23 on the Billboard charts.
Once you accomplish that dream, that's when you find out if that's really who you are.
That's a life-changing feeling. As musicians, we're tapping into that whenever we can.
We're all in. There's no plan B.
Hey, now you know you never listen. Sunshine, you know you're always missing out.
Coronavirus officially hitting the U.S. Here's
March 15th, the day the Earth stood still.
This is the most all of a sudden thing that's ever happened in my life.
You guys have to come home. What the hell's happening now?
Then it got kind of scary.
It was over everywhere.
Maybe the year or the time of the huge stadium concerts are over.
And we didn't know how long it would be.
I didn't think it would go as far as it did.
We thought it was going to be temporary.
Touring is the lifeblood of any band that wants to make a living. You have to tour, you have to play.
We're not sure when we're going to be able to play again.
It's starting to chip away at my soul.
This pandemic has impacted everybody in the music community.
Sometimes I feel like, wow, do I even belong here, you know? Just heartbreaking, man.
How are we going to get through this?
Dude, you gotta call Eddie.
It's definitely tested us.
Reduced capacity make it almost impossible for a band to play.
How am I supposed to pay him?
We've been all doing other things to make a living because it's been shut down.
He ain't coming for free.
When you have something that you love and it gets taken away from you for X amount of days, weeks, months, you just appreciate it more.
We all really took this for granted.
I miss that a lot. My favorite part of my job was connecting with the crowd.
It's the whole connection with humanity that is the most powerful thing.
People need that connection with other people. It'll come back. It's just a matter of time.
It's a 20-year overnight success type of situation.
Radio on a smart speaker.
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Pizza Hut, apparently, is going to start delivering cold beer along with their food.
No kidding.
What? They started the testing beer delivery program in Phoenix, Arizona.
And it passed with flying colors.
Yeah, everyone took it.
Yeah.
So how do you prove that you're of legal age?
The company told Fortune magazine it plans to expand that.
I'd like a large pizza, please.
And 40 beers.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Tom. Well-meaning, but
Yeah, they're all messed up.
more than slightly confused.
Hey, Chick, you've heard about this thing called an annuity?
Sure.
Do you know what they are?
Not sure. Actually unsure.
Well, Mr. Unsure, annuities ensure that you'll still have income even after you retire.
Kind of like getting a paycheck for not really working. I like that deal.
Oh, yeah, that's obvious.
Hey!
So, to get started, here's the name you need to know. Silac Insurance Company.
Silac?
Yep, Silac, S-I-L-A-C. Living longer requires more than just Social Security.
Agreed, but I'm still unsure.
Hey, Silac's annuities help protect the unsure against financial risk to their retirement savings. Down market? No problem. An unexpected health issue? Not an issue. Your annuity is flexible because life isn't predictable.
Silac, huh? Fly-by-nighters?
Nope. The company actually opened during the Great Depression. Back then, they were on a mission to help people when people really needed the help.
So signing up going to be complicated?
Silac makes getting an annuity clean, simple, and transparent. Move on from unsure to insure. Silac. Get started now at SILACINS.com.
Performance varies. Past performance not indicative of future results. Consult with...
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, there's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Dude Wipes Sports Dude. Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk.
And everybody enjoying the Olympics.
Yeah, we are.
One of the secrets to the United States women's gymnastics team's success at the Olympics? A golden retriever named Beacon. That's right. This 4-year-old Golden has been working with gymnasts for the past year with the aim of giving athletes a serotonin boost. Also, Beacon has a whistle.
Oh.
He runs practice.
Oh, does he?
A tight practice.
Tight practice.
Yeah.
Haven't you seen before the ladies go out to do their stuff, they have the lint roller? As the owner of many golden retrievers, I can assure you that...
Do you have one of those in every room?
I have a couple of them. I got one in my car.
Beacon is an emotional support dog based in Pasadena.
Aw.
Was on hand earlier this summer to help calm the nerves of the athletes and coaches at the United States Olympic Trials in Minneapolis. Beacon has since earned celebrity status for his work at the Olympics after Suni Lee posted a picture of herself with the Golden and wrote in the caption, "Thank God for Beacon."
Oh,
Thank God for dogs.
Yeah. Now, did you see that one Chinese diver that does the dive where there's no splash at all?
Yeah, I saw that.
Zero
Not
splash.
see it.
It's almost.
It's wild.
It's the same as Connie Conehead diving in the Coneheads movie. It's
You know how they get him to do that?
Oh.
Then if you don't do better, we're going to shoot your dog.
Oh. The old National Lampoons.
Here's something interesting, and studies have shown, we've done some research, that people enjoy behind-the-scenes stories.
Sure.
And about an hour and a half ago,
Right.
he was, we're talking here, and he says the exact same thing that he just said to me. And I, of course, foolishly laughed way too hard. And here we are.
Here we are.
Well, at least he left out the second half of that joke.
Oh, yeah?
Actually, what happened, the guy's dog was shot by the Chinese, and then the Korean swimmer said, "Are you going to eat that?"
You going to finish that?
Oh, boy.
The Paris Olympic surfing semifinal.
So thankfully, he left out that part.
He did. That was nice. The surfing competition in Tahiti saw a surprise guest appear.
Oh.
It was a huge whale.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
In the ocean. Well, who would have thought?
I think it's kind of interesting.
The whale breached a safe distance. Listen to this ham-fisted, manufactured emotion. Listen to this. A safe distance from athletes Tatiana Weston Webb from Brazil and Brisa Hennessy of Costa Rica, giving spectators and photographers quite the show.
The whale is 90% out of the water.
Here's whales typically gather around the islands during mating, birthing, and migration.
Well, would you rather see a beautiful whale emerging from the ocean or a giant corn-infused turd in the sand?
I'd rather have...
I thought you were going to say, or a great white eating the surfers.
I'd rather have improvised, real, organic content on this show instead of this claptrap. That's what I'd like.
A fine article from the Associated Press.
Claptrap. Is that under claptrap?
Have you watched any of the surfing?
No, of course not. It's in Tahiti. You know me and Tahiti. We don't get along.
I didn't know that.
I did not
There was an
know
issue. You all guys all know it.
No.
Major League Baseball, the White Sox win.
That's
Their
rare, isn't
Their
it?
21-game losing streak is
Well,
over.
that explains Jimmy Pardo's tweet. I didn't understand it.
They beat the A's 5-1.
So they don't get the record, right?
No, they tied the record. Well, I think the Louisville Colonels have the record of like 23 games in a row, but they had the American League record.
Wow.
21 games.
It's like reverse Moneyball.
And one of my favorite...
people are going to White Sox games to get hot dogs to go.
That is silly.
They weren't good, you see.
We don't want the... Yeah.
What's the problem? Dusty, that joke?
Houston pitcher, my favorite name in Major League Baseball.
Ready.
Framber Valdez.
Framber.
First name, F as in Frank, R, A, M as in Mary, B as in boy, E-R. Framber.
What a beautiful baby. Let's name him Framber.
That has to mean something to somebody.
He lost a no-hitter with 2 outs in the ninth.
Oh, jeez.
In the most rude way. Guy hit a home run. Corey Seager hit the home run. Yep. 2-run shot. Framber still gets the win 4-2, but boy, that's gotta hurt. Huh?
That stings.
Yeah, sitting in the clubhouse watching the highlights.
He hasn't slept a wink.
Hey, Framber, here's where you lost it. Come here, Framber, look. They're laughing about it. Check it out. Huge nudes for nudes.
Huge news.
For the second day in a row, I've said gigantus on the air. Huge news for Arizona Cardinals fans. The team will be serving cotton candy burritos this season. Let's go to the videotape.
Oh, my God.
They'll be available at State Farm Stadium. There they are.
They're hilarious.
How about that?
There are kids that are going to go absolutely bananas for this.
So I see.
In a blue shell.
Loaded with candy and cereal, and it's almost a piñata. That's shaped like a...
Are those like M&Ms or Skittles?
Yeah, it looks like it. It could be like Fruit Loops.
The thing is huge. It looks like it's about a foot long and 4 inches in diameter.
Parent would give their kid that?
No joke.
You're looking
I
at
know
Wow.
The cotton candy burrito features, I've never had any of these cereals. Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops, marshmallows, Skittles, mini M&Ms, gummy bears, sprinkles, all wrapped in.
I mean, I have like I feel sick.
It's going to be a little dry.
The blue there you see for the shell is cotton. That is actual cotton candy.
Ugh. Yikes.
Man, it's so much sugar.
But that's not all at State Farm Stadium when you go see Kyler Murray and your Arizona Cardinals play football. Flaming hot Cheeto chicken tenders.
Sounds good.
Yeah, those are for you people who don't have a personality, make a big deal out of eating something spicy. Yeah.
Wow. I had flaming hot sushi.
Oh, that makes you so interesting. Yeah. Thank you.
So it was a sushi roll.
California roll with ground...
Flaming hot Cheetos?
Yes.
Ah.
Man.
That's fusion. That's Japanese and white trash.
Nutty.
Half white trash.
What would the name of the sushi place that was half Japanese, half white trash? What would that be called exactly?
That's a good question.
Nutty Asian salad. I don't know what that is. That sounds like just like a regular salad. Why is this on the list?
It's just an Asian salad served in a hat. It's very nutty to do that.
Served in a hat.
Oh, one of those hats.
It's nutty meaning wacky. Sort of, yeah.
What is the name? What is the name of the hat associated with the Chinese?
Don't do it.
There's a name.
No, there has to be a name for that. Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Looks like a kind of flattened lampshade. Very practical. Keeps the sun off of one's.
It does keep the.
Yeah, that's the whole. It's
like a sombrero or something.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, but it's.
I'm googling Chinese farmer hat. Isn't that essentially? Oh, here we go. Well, there's let's see some Vietnamese ones. Now this says a bamboo coolie hat.
I was going to say
right?
I was going to say the word coolie, but I thought it was objectionable.
I can't keep track of what's objectionable anymore. If I say it, it probably is.
Sun hats, garden hats. Okay.
So the nutty Asian salad is served in one of those garden hats?
However, I'm not done.
Oh, sorry.
Meatball hoagie on a stick. I might try that.
Meatball
that doesn't
hoagie
sound
on a
bad. I like stuff on a stick. I think that's hilarious. Again, for you people who like spicy food, oh my gosh, it's so fun. Vienna beef jalapeno baked pretzel dog.
Oh.
Vienna beef jalapeno baked
and
pretzel
red
dog.
chili parmesan chicken tenders.
Red chili.
They're good and interesting because they're spicy.
Hey, but the lead off is once again what is it again? The burrito.
It's a cute thing. It looks like Sid and Marty Krofft's funeral serve those.
Yeah, very colorful, but so dry. It's just dry cereal wrapped in cotton candy.
Boy, do you need some maple syrup on there? What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want to dip it in?
Hey, it's lose a foot day at the ballpark. There's more sugar in this.
Yeah, that thing's
That's
nuts.
crazy.
No one's eating a whole one by themselves.
No.
But you'd have to get something to drink with it to get it down. I think
A Slurpee.
Like a blue Slurpee. How about that?
Yeah,
Okay.
Tom, would you like I can get you a Cooley hat, or otherwise known as a sedge hat, a rice hat, or a patty hat.
When I think of Nick Saban coaching Alabama football, he's always wearing one of those hats, and it looks pretty good on him. He's got the wide brim so the sun stays off his face.
But
and his neck.
is it conical like the Asian hats?
No, not so much.
Oh, okay.
But it's I'm not sure. You can get your favorite
I have
NFL
one of
team
those that I wear. It's huge. It's like a
a big sun hat.
try to keep
thing.
the sun off, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
And then, as you might have seen in the photograph of me, the ghoul of the pool, I wear a what is it called? PSF? What's the words for
SPF.
SPF sunscreen shirt that has a hood on it. Mm-hmm. Only time I've ever worn a hoodie, surprisingly.
Those are effective. Those work.
Yeah, it keeps the sun off the back of your neck. Try to avoid skin cancer, et cetera, et cetera. Now, what's coming up in sports?
We've got a world record. And the fabulous music from Music in Quotes, as far as I'm concerned, Pitbull. Come on.
Pitbull.
I kind of like him.
I like him too. I think he's fun.
I do.
Well, you don't go to Pitbull for ballads.
I saw him at a hotel breakfast buffet once.
Did you really?
What was he having?
I'll tell you, on both arms, two of the hottest women I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
And they were eating, and Pitbull had, I'm not kidding, had his head down on the table.
I don't want to be Pitbull anymore.
That's what it looked
The
like.
previous evening, maybe too much.
Somebody look up Pitbull's name. It's got to be like Arnie Wasserstein.
I think
or
it's that
something.
Pitbull Kesha song I will defend to no end. I love it.
Kesha's great.
Timber?
I still maintain
Yeah,
I've
that's
seen I've heard probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 Pitbull songs. I don't know what he sounds like when he sings. I have no idea.
Armando Christian Perez.
That's a great name.
Why not go with Armando Perez?
Yeah.
Pitbull. Boo.
Now, we could do a whole show on people we've seen in buffets.
No, because I've never seen anyone.
Because I saw Wolfman Jack.
That's right. Chick McGee, how'd you know that?
I don't know. This show goes
Hello
on.
there.
Hi, Wolfman.
Hello there.
There's a Wolfman. Who have you seen in a buffet, Ace?
Steven Singer.
Steven Singer.
Whoa.
How funny, because I was just going to tell you about Steven
I saw him
Singer.
there too. He was stealing the silverware. This looks good.
Well, he's losing money with all this jewelry deal.
Yeah, he has got to do something.
He's giving this jewelry away practically. Steven Singer. Fortunately, he's a friend of mine. He's a dog guy. He's very happy.
Buddy.
He's got a great dog named Buddy. He also has the motto, I hate Steven Singer. That's where you'll find him when you want to do some shopping, because it's always the jewelry season, and every day is the greatest day at Steven Singer Jewelers, because he's got the greatest guarantee out there, a full 100-day, 100% money-back guarantee on whatever you grab from Steven Singer. Also, of course, he's famous for his fast and free shipping all the time at IHateStevenSinger.com. And he specializes in, what else? Real diamonds, real natural, what's the word I'm looking for? Earthborn, rare diamonds. And you can get them from a real jeweler like Steven Singer. So once again, check it out. One place, one price, IHateStevenSinger.com. Yesterday, I learned the name of those things that Steven Singer does not have in front of his store. You know, those things you blow them up and they look like a cactus flying around. What did we determine they were called?
Dancing Tube Man.
Dancing Tube Man.
Dancing
there
Air Dancer.
there isn't a Steven Singer Dancing Tube Man.
Oh,
you don't
well,
need
maybe
one.
you should get him one.
But then it would wear out because every day is a sale.
Ah.
That poor little guy. Please, for God's sake, turn me off. I'm getting tired. Steven Singer, IHateStevenSinger.com. That's IHateStevenSinger.com. Get some great jewelry for him or for her right now. What a great surprise. What a better way to kick off the NFL season than a nice bracelet. Oh, that sounds good. From Steven Singer at IHateStevenSinger.com. Coming up, we have more information in the world of sports. We have an interesting scientific study on why sometimes your body knows that it's time to urinate as you get close to your home. It's a kind of a Pavlovian story. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Well, there he is. We're going to be joined by Randy Feltface is joining us.
May we call you Randy, or do you prefer Mr. Feltface?
No, I'm very happy with Randy. Let's keep it informal.
Okay, sure.
Mr. Feltface, Randy Feltface. I detect a slight accent. Where are you from?
I'm from Australia. I'm from all the way on the other side of the planet.
I see.
Yes. It's so exciting to be here, though. Look at this beautiful studio set up here.
Isn't it something?
It's very nice.
It's fantastic.
Thanks for dressing up, wearing a tie. You look good.
Thank you. Yeah. I thought I'd wear my little vest this morning. Am I looking at you, by the way? I have no idea.
Yes,
great. I've got you. I got you.
Fantastic.
Very dapper.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Randy Feltface is a touring comedian. Do you mind if I ask some personal questions?
Please go right ahead. This is what I'm here for. I'm here for a scoop.
Are you a single man?
I am a single man. Yeah, very difficult to have relationships on the road. I am constantly on the road. I tour all year round. So my only meaningful relationships are with the people who work in the Delta Sky Lounge at LaGuardia Airport. They are.
That is a nice one.
That is pretty much all I got going on, my friends.
Do you use the dating apps?
I don't use the dating apps. No, I'm not on the dating apps. I find when you're only in town for one day, the investment in planning ahead. What am I going to do? Get 4 cities ahead? Try to hook up dates? No. I generally just walk around the streets, just screaming for attention.
You move well. I'm sure.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm quite the mover. This is You should see me. Yeah.
Hey, there he is.
Yeah, look at this. I've got all the moves. You should see me with a katana at a Monopoly game. I'm sure.
Do you is it fair to ask this? Do you have a type? If I were to ask your friends, hey, listen, we were talking with Randy Feltface. Is there a specific type of,
Nah, not picky at all.
Really?
No. Again, in town for 24 hours. I'll take what I can get, really. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
How often do you get back home to Australia?
Well, I've been on this particular tour just for a couple of months. So, I was there for December, January. I was there for the Christmas period. And then, love the Christmas in Australia, the hot, summery barbecue weather. Very different to here. Different to here.
It's all backwards.
I know. How about that crazy southern hemisphere? Am I right? Anyone who's with me?
Yeah.
Who's with me in the morning?
Anybody?
I know.
Now,
I'm actually here to audition for the show. I feel like I could be a permanent fixture.
Sure.
Have you got any news stories? Throw me something and I'll just come back with some wacky quip.
Okay.
What do you got for me?
We'll call on Miss Jessica. You got a news story?
What do you got, Jessica? Come on. Don't let me down.
Officials in New Mexico announced that the state produced more than 53,000 tons of chili during the last growing season.
Wow.
Meanwhile, New Mexico's governor signed legislation that established the sweet smell of green chili roasting in the fall as the state's official aroma.
Oh, roasted green chilies.
So
you have official aromas?
Apparently.
State aromas. Okay, call in on WXFTP. We're getting calls on, what radio station is this? What's the call sign?
Very many. Just keep going.
Oh, there's too many. Oh, it's syndicated. I've already failed the audition. Call in with your favorite state aromas. Come on, that's got to be a call in waiting to happen.
What is there a national aroma in Australia?
White squirrels.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from The Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
They put the F in professional.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
I just want to know what it's going to be that he says. That some guy in a suit comes in. All right, everybody. Get out of here. Let's go.
I'll tell you what it'll be.
Pick it up.
Not my fault.
Yeah. I figured that's the only reason I'm here. Well, you know, Chick, how he is.
If he hadn't.
Yeah, if he hadn't.
You're the
fill in the blank.
scapegoat.
Oh, yeah. I've been thrown under the bus more than something that's been thrown under the bus a lot.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom radio on...
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
It's an alt skate.
Christy Lee, Pat Godwin, Ace Cosby, Josh Arnold.
Hello.
I am Simply Chick, and there's Tom. Hi, buddy.
I like that idea for a TV show.
Simply Chick?
Simply Chick.
Just plain Chick?
Those are both good.
Just plain Chick.
Now, Chick,
a lot of this music I in the plots. Wah, wah. Yeah.
No,
you won't catch me in a rabbit suit. Wah, wah. Okay, go ahead. What?
We're all big music fans.
Yeah.
We kind of differ in our tastes.
That's why I'm puzzled by Pitbull.
To a degree.
I don't feel like I've ever heard his voice. I don't think there's so much going on with the music.
That's true. He does have a lot going on.
It's there, though. His voice is there.
You know, I mean, James Taylor. Okay, James Taylor. I mean, even...
well, that's a whole different genre of music.
I didn't realize we were speaking to...
You're going to throw genre.
When I was speaking of genres...
Partying to James Taylor and dancing around.
Here is Pitbull. It's called Give Me Everything. It's the first time I've ever heard his voice.
Kodak.
I don't know this one.
It rhymes with no dad. Oh, no dad. Oh, of course I know this.
You know this song.
Yeah.
Is that him?
No, that's not Pitbull.
Oh, sorry.
That's, what's her face?
Chihuahua?
Nope. Olivia Newton-John.
Isn't that something?
Oh, it must be
Is this where
AI.
you start jumping up and down?
Waiting for the bottom to drop out of this. Here it comes. There we go. My brother John is a huge Pitbull fan.
This is fun.
Yeah, all summer, Pitbull's on tour. Okay, then do it. I gotta go. Even if I have to go by myself.
Fine. I'll go by myself.
When I saw him over 4th of July, I'll go by myself.
Why did you go with him?
That's what I said. I'll go with you.
I'll come in Monday and be the biggest Pitbull fan.
Okay, well, that's very nice. Now,
I have been thinking of shaving my head, though. Not all the way down, but just like really short.
What?
I'm tired of my hair.
What I have?
Yeah, I'm tired of it. Yes.
What?
I'm
You
tired
have great hair.
Tired of my hair. It's not doing what I want it to do.
What do you want it to do?
There's a bald spot. I don't want to mess with it anymore.
I'm telling you.
This is why guys shave their heads. They reach to my point where in life, I've had it with hair.
Tom,
Really?
You have quite a bit up front.
I love. I go, hey, number 4 all the way around.
Yes.
It's so easy.
Boom.
It's liberating.
This is what your order at Taco Bell?
All around. Tacos for all my friends.
You know,
all the way around.
How short has your hair been?
You've seen my receipts.
I think I went on vacation one time. You guys didn't know about it, but I shaved it about as short as my beard is now.
Oh, really?
I think that's what I'd like. My beard and my hair is the same length.
Yes.
Boom.
Yep.
That's it.
You know what?
Don't
You
worry
could
about
try
it.
to.
Go ahead.
It can grow back.
Yeah, man. You'll be fine.
Well, I think I'll have some time here alone, extended period coming up pretty soon. I'll be able to sit around and decide what kind of hair.
What the hell are you talking about?
We want to see it.
Well,
You got some news?
I won't have anything to do, I don't think.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
all right. It's
What?
okay. It's all right.
Yeah, he's taking.
If you want to grow, you got to cast off some things.
Are you taking some time off?
Well, I'm just saying, nervous breakdowns can't happen in public.
Sure they can.
They can? Yes, but I've done that to death. I've never never done anyone.
So you're going to do
I'm gonna try it privately.
So you're going to do a selfish nervous breakdown? What
I
a
see
dick.
me in the bathroom in front of the mirror, sobbing, shaving my head with my clippers.
Like
That's
Britney,
what
like
I see.
Britney Spears.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, like Britney Clear. What's her name?
Spears.
Yes.
So
Are you going to do the beavage too?
I think I might.
Oh, okay.
I think I might write down
What's
to
this
the
going to be, your
hardware.
19th nervous breakdown?
Yes.
Do you need a hug?
No, I don't need a hug. No, I need a gun.
You need a hug.
And where was I? Speaking of Pitbull.
Not working hard.
Okay, that's fine, Pitt.
No, it's clear. You're not putting in too much effort there, Pitt. Me not. Does he say me not working hard or we not?
I think we.
Me not working hard.
We not.
Okay.
Picture that with a Kodak.
Because we not is correct.
That was a Kodak.
Do Kodaks make cameras anymore? I thought they
I didn't know
printer
were they in business anymore?
It's still a solid reference.
People know what
thing?
Kodak
Is it?
is.
Really? Well, maybe how about you referencing flash cubes? Or do you remember the Swinger?
No, what was that?
Chick, help me here.
The Swinger was aimed at a younger audience.
It was a Polaroid, right?
It was an
Instant
Instamatic camera, and it had
a wristband thing.
It had a strap on it, so you could put it around your wrist.
But they knew what they were doing when they called it the Swinger.
A Swinger.
Yeah, the early days of dick pics.
Yeah. The early days of dick pics.
After school, come on over.
Welcome to Pitbull Stadium is what this says. The home of your FIU Panthers. Florida International announced what could end up as a 10-year agreement on Thursday with international recording artist, Grammy winner, and entrepreneur Pitbull to put his name on their on-campus stadium.
Yes.
He says he's going to Pitbull's he's going to pay them $1.2 million annually for the next 5 years. The university said for the naming rights. He'll have an option on August 2029 to extend the deal for another 5 years and continue the rebranding.
What does he get out of that?
His name everywhere. It's a great move.
Really?
Not since Spuds McKenzie has a Pitbull gotten so much coverage.
Wasn't Spud? No,
he was a bull terrier.
Yeah, like a bull. The Patton had one of those, right?
Don't let the truth get in the way of a joke.
No, but a cool-looking dog, but not a good dog around children, by the way.
It's a nice joke, and we're already just It's not a pit bull. And by the way, not a great dog around kids. And you're just making a joke.
Sorry.
Just name dropping an old mascot.
Just a little giggle. You move
Tearing
on.
it apart.
He was on the show, you know.
Spuds was in here?
Yes, and does anyone who wants to take
Here's
this?
Here's the thing. Of all the things I've forgotten, I have not forgotten meeting Spuds McKenzie.
Yeah.
He was in a chair with a couple of Spuds. Spuds had 2 or 3 handlers.
And you want to tell him or should I?
Spuds was drugged to the maximum of passing out. He was evidently he had been a little energetic, and they wanted him to calm down during the interview, and they calmed his ass down.
Time for another Thorazine milk bone.
Oh my God!
The Thorazine milk bone. What's in your lap? Those are very handy sometimes. It's 4th of July. Keep the barking down.
Pitbull was where I want to be right now. Okay. Oh no, Spuds McKenzie was where. I want to be right now.
He was a party dog.
Yeah,
he was what?
He was a party dog.
Yeah, he was the party
Yeah, no, he
dog.
was the famous party dog. But I'm saying, as Chick pointed out, the morning he was here, he was either very hungover or they'd given him a little bit.
A little spudsy. Did you pet Spuds? Could you touch him?
Did they let us pet him? I don't remember that part. Maybe.
Okay.
And I don't know if those became.
What about the Target dog? They have a Target dog too.
Yeah, they have a cute little dog.
Like Petey with the circle around his eye or something, right?
Remember the fake dog that was on the porch that scared you to death?
Oh, that's right. Well, he said he almost fell down the stairs or something.
Oh, I was pitch black. There's nobody here.
He went on for 3 days about how terrifying that plastic dog
We
was.
essentially had the RCA dog.
Right,
Yes.
exactly.
No, but it was 3:00 in the morning. There's nobody here. The lights don't work out there. I get out of my car. I'm walking up, and as my eyes get up to the same height as that pillar, there's this dog. I almost fell down the concrete stairs. That, by the way, since they haven't been repaired here, they're going to take out somebody one of these days. Mark my words.
I hope it's not me.
Yeah, good on the ramp. The stairs.
I try every day.
Just
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My attorney told me the same thing. You run up and down those stairs, Daddy.
I'm not doing it on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not that careful.
Yeah, you didn't watch much of the Olympics. One of the local plaintiffs' attorneys is standing in front of those stairs doing what is commercial now. See these? Someone's going to get killed on these things, and I can help you get paid for it. Why don't we just fix
Only
the
a matter
stairs?
of time. Yeah, that would be hey, there's an idea.
What?
I read, ma'am. I
Fix
don't
the
know.
stairs.
Oh.
What a great idea that would be.
We are talking to Chick McGee, as you can see. He's over there at the Dude Wipe Sports desk.
Stupid world record.
I don't care for this approach. You know that, Tom.
Sorry. It was a lean day for world records.
An American teenager is aiming.
Okay.
Oh, so he hasn't done it yet.
To set a record.
He started.
As the youngest person to fly solo on to all 7 continents. So what do you got? You got the Americas. You got Australia.
You got, Spain.
You got your 2 Americas, right?
You got Canada.
Hawaii.
Your Africa over there, right?
Yeah, don't forget your Africa.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Your Micronesia, your little islands.
Actually, I believe Africa is a commonwealth, not actually.
I see.
Yeah.
The Commonwealth of Africa. 19-year-old Ethan Gua. Get a pen or
happy to.
pencil. Right. His last name is Gua. G-U-O. Ethan Gua. He started his journey in Memphis, Tennessee back in May.
He started in Memphis.
Go ahead, keep going.
10 feet off.
And that was back in May.
He was flying a modified...
Is this
10,000 feet off the ground is where he wants to be.
Flying in a modified 4-seater Cessna 182, the teen has made multiple overnight stops and visited 7 countries to get to the Swiss city of Geneva this week before heading off to Greece. Greece isn't a continent. It's a
Cessna 182 will fly over the ocean? Wow.
He plans to cover 50,000 miles.
I'm with Christian. Can you do that? I don't.
He must be going up through Greenland and
they said, they said it's modified. Maybe they took the seats out and put gasoline in there. The Lindbergh thing. Remember, did you ever see the Spirit of St. Louis plane?
Yeah.
At the Smithsonian?
No, I haven't been to the
Lindbergh put the gas tank where so he has to see. He had to stick his head out the window. That's balls.
I never understood that.
Oh, you want me to tell you the story now, huh?
Sorry.
Mr. and Mrs. Blabbermouth. He plans to cover 50,000 miles over 100 days with stops in 60 countries. With his attempt, Mr.
Wow.
Hopes to raise...
I believe it's pronounced.
That's it. Hopes to raise... Well, so much for having fun with this story. Wants to raise $1 million for cancer research.
See, he's a good kid. Solo flying across.
$1 million, though. Wow.
Couldn't have been something fun, like Lesbians for Better Highways or something.
They do good work.
They do great work. Mm-hmm. Keep America beautiful.
Well. Now, Josh, when you were a teenager, did you do anything solo?
Yes.
Could you have raised $1 million?
I'd say most of my activities were solo.
Yeah.
You know what? I bet I could have raised $1 million.
Dollar a whack. Well, good for him.
Dollar a throw?
That's a nice thing to be pursuing. Good luck.
Adventurous for sure.
Yes.
And a teenager. Yes.
He's doing this all by himself. Solo.
That's solo. Yeah.
Gosh.
Is that sports?
He feels he can get a medal, and so too does Yared Naguse. Hobbs Kessler wants in on the conversation. Ingebrigtsen. Cole Hocker on the inside. He gives him a little shove, and Kerr goes by. Here comes Josh Kerr on the outside. All the talking is over. The world champion is in front, but Cole Hocker's not done with yet. Cole Hocker wins gold.
That is odd audio for you.
It's gold for the USA.
You're listening to synchronized swimming, which is really bizarre.
Man.
Yeah, it gives me chills. I love it.
Else.
Congratulations.
Gives me a boner.
Really?
That's sports talk.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Actually, I have kind of a sports story.
Hold it.
Do you have kind of a boner?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I don't have that.
Well,
you can have a.
Could we move on?
Oh, okay.
An airline pilot is lucky to be alive after his plane crashed onto a busy California golf course.
Because he had a boner? Is that why he had
No boners involved. The Federal Aviation Administration spokesperson Rick Brettenfeld told USA Today the single
Well, which
engine...
is it?
What?
Brett or Felt?
It's Brettenfeld.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He said the single-engine Piper PA-28 crashed onto Hagen Oaks Golf Course near Sacramento.
Hey, look at this, Frankie.
Can I play through?
Look at this guy. Hey,
They're
$100
landing
the first one can hit the plane.
They landed on the freeway, or the fairway.
Hey, you talk about a birdie.
The Sacramento Fire Department said crews found the plane had come to rest up against the pro shop.
What? Oh, just like in a movie.
Yeah.
Ting.
The pilot suffered minor injuries but was able to walk away from the accident. About 200 people were on the golf course at the time of the crash.
Hey, do you guys think those pro shops mark up their prices a little?
Maybe a little. Why do you think the pros driving that nice car? These golf shirts for $300?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I hope somebody is in the pro shop right now looking at their however they're listening and said to Josh, what the hell did I do?
Hey, I'm trying to make a living here.
Hey, pal, I got to make a living.
I got to go replace a divot a guy made with an airplane.
Yeah. Imagine that divot.
What the hell's your problem?
Talk about subpar driving.
I miss playing golf.
This is who's the famous guy that... Oh, Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Oh, the Menace, yeah.
Landed on a golf course.
Should safely landed on a golf course. I have a question. When you do that...
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, you can ask me anything about
it. How do they get rid of how do they get the plane out of there?
You have to have a tow truck.
I mean, you can't...
tow truck or a crane, pull it up,
I was going to say, you can't fly it out.
No.
Well, a really good pilot could, probably.
Tow away my plane.
I bet you're a really good pilot, depending on the size of the aircraft, could get out of a golf course.
Take off there?
How could you take off?
You can take off, but you
we were doing great till we hit the sand trap.
Well, you're in the air by the time you get to the sand trap. Yeah. If you're on a par 5, you could take a plane off from a fairway.
Yeah, you have to do
Let's get a small plane pilot.
You have to do a dog leg.
You don't want to do the dog leg.
Well, it's a tough takeoff here.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, you're hearing to do the announcer, the golf announcer?
If I could take off from the Honduras, whatever they call that airport, well, it's not really an airport. You remember this with me, Josh. You flew with me.
Oh, yeah. Well, hey. You trying to get us macheted?
Oh, yeah. You're getting those drugs again?
I don't like problems.
Well, thank you very much. That will conclude our sportscast from the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Coming up, it's Christy Lee. She's at the Silac Insurance News Desk. We'll talk with Christy in a matter of moments.
Number 1 and number 2 coming up.
Number 1 and number 2.
That's right.
Okay.
Pee and poop.
Okay. We have an interesting thing about how much, or how many, I should say, calories one burns during coitus.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, and the various activities therein. Also, we have meat in the news. Who eats more? We're going to find out. Men or women?
Oh.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or...
This is what you're getting into.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead. This is Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, hi, this is Tom.
And this is Chick from the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Christy, what's the best way to get full access to the show?
Hey, what? You introduced me.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Details coming up.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee.
What are you drinking over there?
This would be
a little Irish coffee.
This is a coffee.
Just coffee.
All right.
Yeah,
I may have put a little sweetener in there.
Yeah.
Good. Enjoy yourself.
A little?
Yeah, it's just a bag or four.
Have you tried that natural stevia? Have you done that?
Yes.
I use, yeah, the stevia.
Yeah, it's awful.
Is it? You don't care for
You
it?
don't like it, huh?
No. It's too.
Natural?
Yeah, it's like
Good for you.
They're being bossy. I'm hating this about restaurants now. They're so bossy.
They are trying to tell you what's
Yes.
best for you.
What do you mean there's no salt and pepper on the table? The chef does. Well, the chef can cram it. I have to sneak it in now.
Bring your own, yeah.
Yeah.
BYOS.
Tom, you do one of the classiest things, and I don't know if you want this public or not, but I love it. You do when you have a good meal, or you go to a restaurant frequently, you gift the chef like a nice bottle of wine. I think that is
Everywhere you go,
That's as
yeah.
classy a thing. I love that.
No, it just
If
I may start doing it.
If only he was sincere about it. Wouldn't that be nice?
Well, you don't have to be sincere. They're going to drink it.
It's such a cool move.
Well, but they don't get. It depends on where you live, but they don't get the. You give the tip to the server, and
right,
and the ladies and gents in the back making the great food don't always get.
Some restaurants you do tip the kitchen staff. Have you? Into
some
that?
of them. No, that's.
Oh, really? Like they actually give you the option to say, "Hey, you can." Okay.
No, and we have talked about this lately with credit cards. You get the thing where they've got the iPad and it spins around.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And no matter who you are and how sober you are, when you sign it, it looks like you have palsy. But you don't have, and then it's always that automatic tip option thing.
Right.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Except it's showing up now for everything.
Yeah.
Do you put a tip when you've just bought, I don't know, 4 packs of gum and a set of golf balls?
Yeah, I know. It is tough.
It just seems a little awkward there.
Tip if you want and if you can. That's all.
No, I'm a fine. I enjoy tipping. I'm just saying,
sure, but you don't always have to do it.
Yes. Well, sometimes it doesn't make sense.
Right. When it doesn't make sense and you're not comfortable tipping, go ahead and don't do that.
Okay, well, it is time for us to get our news tips from Christy Lee over there at the Silac Insurance News Desk. Christy.
Have you ever felt the sudden urge to urinate when you get close to being back home?
Yeah.
Well, health experts have an explanation, Josh.
Is it healthy?
The phenomenon is known as latchkey incontinence.
Oh, I like this. Latchkey incontinence.
Yes. The brain and bladder communicate throughout the day to ensure we are peeing when it's appropriate.
I thought it was when kids who stayed after school pissed themselves. Wasn't that latchkey incontinence?
Yeah, that's something different. I think.
Oh.
And when you know you're getting close to a bathroom, the brain starts to pull back on inhibitory messages. Boy, this happens to me. I know exactly what this is like. When you walk in the door and you're like, I got to go straight to the bathroom.
Sure.
Yeah. Nearly 7% of the population has paruresis. Paruresis? I never saw that word before. Or shy bladder syndrome.
Spell it!
P-A-R-U-R-E-S-I-S.
Yeah, it was too fast.
P-A.
No, I'm teasing.
R-U-R-E.
This is what?
S-I-S.
What does that mean?
Paruresis. Paruresis.
Bladder shyness.
Shy bladder.
Oh.
A condition in which people find it difficult to go to the bathroom when other folks are around.
I have that every now and again.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'll get that at NFL games when you go in the bathroom. There's 400 guys in there, and all of a sudden you finally get up to the urinal and
Nothing happens.
Do you fake it?
No. I have a procedure in my head I go through.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you want to share that?
Please tell me what that procedure is.
I start thinking about Niagara Falls.
Sure, yeah.
Right?
I'm not kidding.
If you're unable to use a restroom all day, by the time you get to the house, the urge to pee may be really intense.
You know what? When else I get this? This is very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Is when sometimes I'll just like, if let's say I'm in the flower beds.
Hey, look at Josh over there in the flower bed.
Get my hands dirty. I go wash my hands and then I have to pee because the water's
water's
my
running.
hand. Yeah.
Or when I get water out of the refrigerator to fill my glass, and then all of a sudden I go, why'd I do that and not go to the bathroom first? Now I have to really go.
So let's say you do wash your hands. The urge to pee comes on. Do you pee and then re-wash your hands? Or
Yes.
you go, nah, I just washed them. I'm not too worried about it.
No, I re-wash them.
I'm 50-50.
Well, if you've touched anything in there,
Well,
if you've touched the handle on a toilet,
but it's only my germs, really.
No, it's the look around this room.
No, I mean at home.
At home.
Oh no! You have guests at your house.
Well, sure, but I don't allow them to use the bathroom.
Do they have their own?
Hey, honey, go under the deck.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to flush the toilet this morning. Now that you said that, because I don't like to flush the toilet when I turn the shower
Of
on
course.
because the shower gets it makes the
changes the
shower cold.
temperature?
Yes.
Yeah.
So then I usually do it after, and I forgot.
I've come
Have you
home
done that?
to yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever forgotten before you, and then you're out of town for 4 days, and then you come home?
No, I haven't done that.
That's something.
Like a major transaction. Right? That is
Now, if it's a
really
major transaction,
event.
I don't let it sit.
I wonder if there's
That's a major event, is what that is.
If there's a way to measure, because of the commonality these days of the 40-ounce Stanley.
Oh, yeah.
That's everywhere. And I know, Josh, you're a big water guy now. You've got your... what is a way to measure? Are people peeing more in this country?
I know I am.
I think so.
But yeah, maybe
they're hydrating better.
I hope
For
so.
you.
It's very important.
Very good for you.
But the point of
Your
this
pee
news
should be
story
clear.
is that what you...
Do you look at the color of your pee?
I take pictures of all. I take pictures, catalog all of my voidings.
It's supposed to be clear, right?
Yeah.
What if it's like iced tea colored? Is that bad?
That means you're drinking too much iced tea.
Well, that means you're drinking too much of something.
What about syrupy? Is that bad?
Yeah, like pea soup.
You ever notice if you drink champagne, it comes out a little bubbly sometimes?
It's beer.
You ever notice when you drink too much, you piss your pants? You ever notice that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you wake up and you're, God, how did this happen?
Will somebody cut off my jeans?
Yeah. The good news is
I've got diaper rash.
It watered down where I pooped my pants. So
Speaking of that.
now
always trying to one up.
Here we go. A gastroenterologist on TikTok going viral for a video explaining the reason why some people need to defecate after they, say, walk into a bookstore.
Interesting.
Bookstore.
Dr. Sethi said the so-called Mariko Aoki phenomenon, which was first identified in Japan in 1985, describes the urgent feeling of needing to poop after walking into a bookstore or coffee shop. He said some people even go to stores to trigger their bowel movements.
Whoa.
Dr. Sethi said the phenomenon might be caused by a number of stimuli, such as the smell of books or coffee, feeling relaxed while shopping, or shopping-related anxiety. So the other end of the spectrum.
What's it called again, please?
It's called Mariko Aoki phenomenon.
Isn't that where the lady comes in and organizes your turds?
No, that's Maria Kondo.
Oh, sorry. I get.
Well, now, do you want to buy shade or size? If any of these don't make you happy, we'll throw them out.
So, that's fascinating to me.
Yeah, I have the opposite problem. I could never go to the bathroom in a bookstore.
Yeah,
that's one of the better places to go.
They have clean restrooms.
They usually do, yeah. But I'm also one of those, I'm a nerd, so if I go to, say, a Barnes & Noble or a half-price books or something, I'm in there for an hour. So halfway through, I can go, maybe I'll go take a dump.
I like words. I'm a word
It's
nerd.
a problem.
I can read.
I just go and just look around.
Yeah, I do too. Love it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm with Christy on this. If it's a public bathroom, unless it's really
an emergency,
vital that one needs to void, I am not going in there.
I agree.
You've heard about my great concept for the invention I've got?
Yes. Oh, yeah. This is pretty good.
I'm going to call it
the virtual reality headset?
And call it home field advantage. Turns even the filthiest bathroom into your home bathroom.
There you go.
Right now it's in the concept phase.
I don't think it'd be hard to make.
Well, the problem is...
I'm sorry, what are you doing over there, Psycho? What's going on? Home field advantage?
Yeah, it would be a set of those, what do you call those
VR
goggles?
headsets.
VR headset, yeah.
VR headset, chick. So you put it on and all of a sudden it turns every bathroom into your home bathroom. The problem is when you reach where it looks like you've got, the toilet paper, it's not there unless we could have some kind of American standard, just the layout of bathrooms. So as you can see, this is, as I said, a kind of a lofty concept. I hope to develop it into an idea and then get some great engineers to figure it out. That's right. You'll be thanking me in a few years. Coming up, we have sex. How many calories are you burning?
Yeah.
We also have, for the second time, the second day in a row, we have food throwing, and it's our second story today about burritos. It's all coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
You do a couple of impressions, and we were wondering if you would do, this is a pretty obscure one, John MacGyver. Now, he's known for some work in Disney films.
And I think it was in like the Doris Day show on TV or something like that.
I think so. He was the guy, the reverend or preacher or whatever, that got beaten up by by Joe Buck, not the sports.
In Midnight Cowboy?
In Midnight Cowboy. And maybe your vocal impression will bring back the memory to some of our listeners.
Yes. They see right now, everyone's going,
quick, honey, he's going to do the John MacGyver imitation. Quick, gather around the radio, kids.
Oh, yeah, I know who that guy was.
Everything in this company must be done according to schedule. We will have no slackers here, sir. No slackers at all. This company is run like a tight ship.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, for the 5 or 6 of you that get that,
amazing.
You are welcome.
The minute you see him, though, you know who he is.
Oh, so good.
John's great.
Yeah,
John went to Columbia. Did you know that?
Did not know that. So what was the Disney film that he was?
He was in.
Oh my gosh, he was in
Bed Knobs and Broom. Was he
one of those like
the Apple Dumpling Gang?
Something like that.
There you go. He's one of those guys you see him and you just go, oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I remember him from Breakfast at Tiffany's. He's been on a lot of.
He's in the
Of course,
Manchurian
you
Candidate.
remember him from Breakfast at Tiffany's.
It's my favorite movie.
He plays the father of the woman that Lawrence Harvey falls in love with in Manchurian Candidate.
Oh, okay.
Tom, would you like me to do my impression of Mickey Rooney from Breakfast at Tiffany's?
No, I would not.
Oh, is that no good anymore? Okay.
Yeah, that,
Yeah, probably no.
once again,
Don't you have to go get your butt teeth?
Rightery.
Gilbert, unfortunately, that's dead on.
It makes
You're right.
it makes the Asian character in Mr. Magoo look not quite so racist.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's how sad.
that no good, Mr. Magoo.
Can we do one more obscure impression?
Yes.
This is a guy, Kevin McCarthy.
One of my favorite actors.
Who is, what is he most famous for? The dad in...
I think Josh has it, the Body Snatchers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the original.
Okay.
Yeah.
The original Invasion of the
And
Body
the Twilight Zone movie, he played an uncle of a.
Yeah, he's sort of a very generic, plain-spoken Midwestern white guy.
Now, I remember when the Aristocrats came out.
Oh, yeah.
In one version of the Aristocrats I did, I go into full detail. Father's doing this to the daughter's doing this to the dog, and it gets more and more and more disgusting and perverted. And I threw in a line. I said, this is like a typical evening for character actor Kevin McCarthy. So at the time, a guy who worked on the Aristocrats was a friend of Kevin McCarthy, who was still alive at the time, and he was like 100. And the guy told him. He said, he says this guy does this to the wife does the blah, blah, blah. And it's a typical evening at home of character actor Kevin McCarthy. To which Kevin McCarthy goes, wow, that's offensive. and he goes, yeah, well, Gilbert Gottfried gets a little over the edge. And he goes, I'm not a character actor, I'm a star.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kevin McCarthy.
And he was in a lot of movies.
everybody. This is Todd Snyder, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
This is Ernie Fergler reminding you, Thursday morning on the Bob and Tom Show, I'll be... Oh, hold on just a minute. Okay, we need to locate some... Just read this. Okay. Is it Irma? I know. Would the following person please report to my office? I'm a jackass. Okay, fine. That's Thursday morning on the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show, Thursday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern, worldwide on bobandtom.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Good morning.
There's Josh Arnold.
Yes, with a quick reminder.
Oh, okay.
Buy real diamonds from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers, with no phony sales or pricing games, just the perfect price every day. Visit IHateStevenSinger.com.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk, and here's Tom.
Speaking of the Dude Wipes,
yeah,
Christy had the story. I just looked it up. The Mariko Aoki phenomenon, in which, for example, walking into a bookstore will trigger the urgent feeling of needing to poop.
I've never had that. Oof.
But it's specifically associated with a bookstore. I know it's happened at the library.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have the duty decimal system. I'm sure you're familiar with that.
That is
so bad.
That is bottom of the barrel.
Hey, Pat, you have a song?
Yeah, I do, but I don't know if I can follow duty decimal.
Oh, I think you can.
Homeless guys taking a dump at the library. It's nice.
It's nice.
Warm in there.
I don't know. Do you have a song about any of those stories?
Those stories in particular? No.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to check. Research out there indicates men burn more calories than women during sex. Yeah, we're just laying there.
We're doing all the work.
I'll tell you what. Not in my bedroom.
Well,
I'm a happy bottom.
Happy.
Isn't
You think of me as Secretariat, okay?
So you're not doing the push-up move?
Is that a Grinder production? That movie.
So you're not doing the push-up move? You're not doing a...
I do what I have to, but
I think couples get in a groove and you find out what you like. Am I right?
That's true, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
A study from the University of Quebec found that men burned an average of 101 calories during a 24-minute session. Wow. Whereas women burn 69 calories.
Of course they do.
As a comparison, men burn 276 calories during a 30-minute treadmill workout. Women, 213.
So they burn significantly more calories doing a treadmill.
Well, of course. That would make sense. Unless you're really throwing it out. I don't know. Stanford health sex expert professor Lee Millhiser added that individuals who take the active role during intercourse will also burn more calories, which we just alluded to. A woman could burn more calories if she's on top, Josh. So you're doing her a favor.
That's what I always try to tell her. This is for you, honey.
And an exercise scientist out there by the name of Dr. Jason Karp told Everyday Health that a romp may burn calories, but that does not mean it is an equal swap for a gym routine. He said sex is equivalent to walking about 2 to 4 miles per hour.
All right.
Despite increases in breathing, heart rate, and blood pressure that occur during sex, it seems sex as a form of exercise falls short of the cardiovascular calorie-burning benefits of other types of exercise, like running, cycling, lifting weights. You all know the drill.
Boy, I don't want to meet anyone who treats sex as some sort of workout.
What that would be.
Wait, I haven't hit my I haven't closed my ring on my watch yet. You got to keep going.
Yeah. Huh?
I'm going to go in the shower to finish. Wow. Okay. How do they measure that, by the way?
Measure what? The calories burned?
Calories burned.
Your watch will do that. Your Apple Watch will tell you from activity how many calories you've burned.
Would you have
Just
to put
measures the activity. You'd have to wear your watch.
You wear it on your right wrist.
Oh, you have to wear it on your wrist.
Yeah,
Okay.
not in your.
Oh, on your wrist.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
We're not done with the studies. There's another one out there. Men eat more meat than women. Researchers knew men in some countries ate more meat than women did. The latest findings suggest, though, that the divide is wider than previously thought and more pronounced in countries that are more developed.
I see.
Wonder why that is.
I would have assumed that.
Yeah, I would have as well.
I don't.
Although, have you ever experienced this thing where she gets a salad and then eats half your steak?
Of course.
How is that?
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
I admit.
Oh, really?
I have a bite of that? Yeah. Because I don't want, well, you know me, I only eat 1 or 2 bites. I don't want to order the whole thing.
No.
I'll waste it.
Do you share food at a dinner?
Yeah. Absolutely. You
Do
don't.
you ask permission?
Yes.
Do you reach across and
No, I ask
hand
permission.
him a plate?
May I have some of that, before we order, I'll go. Do you want to share this? You guys don't do that. You don't share.
Oh, sure.
food?
No, if she says, "Hey, can I have a bite of that?" Of course.
Yes.
Maybe. Yeah.
I like to say something like, "Oh yeah, hey, pull back a stub." Okay.
Pat, you don't like to share your food?
No, I think it comes from being the oldest of 6 kids. You know, I order what I order, and that's what I want to eat. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I'll let it happen on my watch.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's slowly killing me, but I.
Well, the fact that you're a vegan now probably
No one wants what I eat. Anyway.
probably slows that down a little bit.
Slows it a lot down. Yeah.
Okay. What is your favorite food now? What do you eat?
Right now?
Yeah, well, that you know that you're a vegan.
Chipotle, that veggie bowl is fantastic.
That is real good.
That's my new favorite thing.
Very flavorful.
It's real easy and delicious. Yeah.
Okay. Well, very
Fresh.
good. Very good.
That is so good. Yeah.
But you're throwing off the survey that men eat more meat than women.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I am indeed.
Do you think more women are vegans than men?
I think so. Yes.
When are you going to get out? You're just going to go back and
Yeah, we need to give that up.
be normal and start not being a vegan.
I may do some wild caught fish soon. I may
Okay,
try
good.
that.
Yeah.
In the next month or
Really?
2. I might.
Some healthy, lean protein.
Wild caught from the lily pad over here by the.
It's a
hardware
retention
store?
pond in the back of the Home Depot that where we fish. It's very gorgeous.
I don't think I would start with that.
You don't really go there anymore, though, do you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I
But
heard
we're
there
finding places all over.
I heard there was a problem.
we have followers.
We were asked to put our clothes back on.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
But we wanted to do a little Lord of the Flies type
fishing at night
naked
naked.
fishing.
Yeah.
How do you know if fishing is allowed in some of these ponds? I mean, unless there's a sign.
We
that
just
it's
do
allowed.
it until an old guy comes out and yells at us.
You find out real quick.
Yeah.
Your
Really?
boy is a trespass, huh?
Holding a shotgun.
Yeah, when we hear the
Yeah.
the cocking of a shotgun.
Man, that's a
But
good
you guys
sound effect.
you're fishing in like an industrial area.
Sort of.
Well, I don't want to give away your fishing spot.
Well, I just did. Yeah,
okay. Well, good luck.
Oh, dude, yeah, we're catching good fish.
And you're not keeping them, though,
No,
right?
no, catch and release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever caught the same fish twice that you
I don't know that I have, but that happens. Yes.
Really?
Yes. Where you can go, oh, geez, I just.
It looks like I just got this one.
Yeah.
I mean, some people never learn.
Yeah, yeah,
Of
you
course, wait a minute.
dummy.
They're fish. What am I saying? Of course, they're kind of stupid.
A woman in Florida has been arrested for allegedly throwing a burrito at her new husband. At her where did I get new? At her husband, according to an arrest report.
Don't you have a new husband?
Yeah, I do, but I've never thrown a burrito
Well,
at her.
maybe you're thinking about it.
The 34-year-old dentist and her husband got into an argument
I want
because
to be a dentist.
because she got him Taco Bell and McDonald's for his 35th birthday.
What the hell's wrong with that? Where's the argument?
He wanted a little nicer meal, maybe.
No, he went to the trouble to go to 2 different fast food places because those are probably her favorites.
No, she got him the Taco Bell and McDonald's. It says in my story.
That's the thing. She probably went, oh, he likes a double cheeseburger and he likes a Mexican pizza. I'm going to get him his 2 favorites. How nice is this?
Oh, and then she threw he was ungrateful. I see. I see.
At some point during the fight, the woman threw a soft shell taco at her husband, striking him on the right side of his face.
Slap.
Sometime in that, the police were called, and the officer noted the burrito was still in the victim's face.
You didn't wipe it down?
When he responded to the St. Petersburg residence. After being read her rights, the woman said, quote, she threw a burrito at the victim after he threw a bag at her, a claim he denied. She was arrested for domestic battery.
Just have a fight. Okay, not
Why do
throwing
people?
stuff at each other.
Yeah.
And if you're going to do it with like those hot, sizzling fajitas, when they bring them out from the kitchen. That'll teach them a lesson.
That may have been the problem. She didn't go to a place nice enough to have those.
Yeah.
Now, is this universal when you were with your brothers?
Mm-hmm.
And they would do something like, would they go, think fast?
Oh, think fast was a very, yep.
Is that a universal thing? Christy, did you guys do
it's
that?
a very boy thing. Do girls do that?
No, girls don't do that. Mm-mm.
I've seen girls do it on softball fields.
Well, softball
Yeah,
players.
yeah.
I never
but I haven't
played.
seen them do it with, like, say, a cheeseburger or a bottled.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to heave something. Think fast. What?
Yeah.
It's a ball to the gut, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a guy thing, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You men are so mean to each other. Like women aren't.
That's how we show our love.
Is that it? Yeah. Okay.
No, but
Coming up, we got.
I just think it was very thoughtful that this woman went to two separate fast food places for the guy, knowing those were probably his favorites.
Probably, yeah.
Happy birthday, buddy. And then he just left the food stuck to his face while waiting for the police to arrive.
Well, you want the evidence to be able to speak for itself.
Now I want a burrito.
There's got to be a lot more going on here than we're getting. You have to pay for the extra guac if you're going to heave it at somebody. Hey, look,
I'd go for queso.
Yeah. That's like napalm.
Now, coming up, we have Sexy Time with Alli Breen. I'm certainly looking forward to that.
Yeah.
We have news from Disneyland, and we have a vending machine update. But right now...
Simply Safe. What?
I was just going to tell Tom to take us to Disneyland.
Oh.
And then when we're there, we can have Simply Safe watch our houses.
That's exactly right. Or we could have the book depository.
Jeez, what's that joke?
Remember when? I don't know why. What episode that's
Yeah,
from when he says
I've heard
that.
it, yeah.
Bart did something and the book depository. I knew I needed to secure my home with the best. That's why my research led me to Simply Safe. I've trusted Simply Safe to protect my compound for over 10 years now, and the level of security and customer care has been, to put it simply, incredible. I sleep better every night knowing Simply Safe's 24/7 monitoring agents are standing by to protect me. And if someone tries to break in and to send emergency help when I need it most. They have exclusive live guard protection. Simply Safe agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm and can even see and speak to intruders inside your home with those high-definition cameras both inside and out, warning them police are on the way. And you need to have the same peace of mind that I and so many of our listeners experience. Simply Safe offering Bob and Tom listeners 20% off the system. Just visit simplysafetom.com. Protect your home this summer with 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick. Coming up, Sexy Time. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
I'm so sorry. Wow.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, it's Kenny Tarmac.
Kenny.
Hey, Shooter, we just landed.
Where are you?
I'm in ATL, just got in from FAT through MCO. Nothing like a red eye out of Fresno to start a Friday.
Wow.
I know. Hey, Chick, I was going to update you on my fantasy league.
Okay, go, man.
You won't believe who I got going this week. Yeah, hang on a second, guys.
Oh, okay.
It's my sister buzzing in on my burner Bluetooth. You've reached the voicemail of Kenneth Tarmac. If this is his burnout sister asking to borrow money she'll never repay him, press 1. Just kidding, sis. What's up, Jinbo? Really? Well, I'm sorry, but well, to be honest, I never liked that damn dog. No, when he humped my J. Crew khakis at Thanksgiving, remember? Well, what does the vet say?
Oh, my gosh.
$6 grand? I'm just saying this dog is just like your Civic. You're upside down in it. You're breaking up. Move closer to a window. How many bras did he eat? Well, Mom told you about smoking your jazz cabbage in that tiny apartment. Sounds like
oh, boy.
Yeah, well, apparently I should have become a vet because that's almost more than I make off commission as a Region 4 sales rep at Smear Corp. No, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying I'm not the one who got divorced, kept the dog, and then got fired from Quiznos. I don't know, Your dog's too ugly for a GoFundMe. Well, and not to mention, just think about the pitch. Please help save a dog named Kino. Yeah, those are good odds. You know? No, next dog at least go with blackjack or craps. Hang on, Skyhag's coming over. We've already landed. What? It doesn't matter what position my tray table is in. I'm running numbers. Oh, ma'am, are you familiar with the McCurdy Award? I know you're doing your job, but unless you also happen to be a vet or can Venmo 6 G's to my stupid sister, get the hell out of my personal workspace. By the time we're about to have a Code 7, I'll call you for Phoenix.
Boy, he has a lot going on, doesn't he?
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from The Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Now, Bob has split the hot dog and put the cheese down the middle of the hot dog.
Good. That's fine.
And now you're going to stuff that in the
And I had to surgically remove the end of the hot dog. I circumcised my hot dog.
to fit in the Twinkie.
Did you?
So it'll fit in the bun.
Now, did you?
you want Jimbo to
That
eat
isn't a
your
bun,
hot
though.
dog?
It's a Twinkie. Now, did you take?
It is the bun, my friend.
Did you take the cream out of the Twinkie?
No.
No, you don't want to do
nuts?
that. Why would you take the
Why
cream
would
out
you
of the
take
Twinkie?
the cream out?
I'm going to take the Twinkie and shove it in there. Take it, Twinkie. Oh, the Twinkie split open.
Look at that.
Let me see. Hold up your Twinkie. Now, Bob's looks.
Oh, boy.
How does it taste, Bob? Bob is now taking a bite of the cheese Twinkie hot dog.
Say the secret word, the duck will come down. Give me on that out.
Bob, your thoughts?
Not bad.
So you've got the Twinkie, which is a cake instead of a bread bun.
It's actually not bad.
Well, Bob likes it.
A little sweet taste, a little salty taste.
Holy mother of God, that's delicious.
Oh, my God. Have we done a calorie estimate on this?
I want to make a point that Bob is using a hot dog to
As a pointer.
As a pointer.
You have got to try this.
Me?
Yes.
No.
Just one?
Yes.
One little bite.
One little bite.
Just one little teeny tiny bite.
Come on over here. Come over here and buy my hot dog.
No, we can do it tomorrow if you want to add bacon.
Oh,
we can make arrangements.
she's eating it now. She's eating it now. Oh.
Okay.
Go, baby, go.
I hope none of this creamy stuff gets on your cheeks.
Now, Bob, put your hand on the back of her head. Sorry, I don't know what that was all about.
Don't hold her ears. Just,
you're gonna love it.
You're gonna love it.
You're gonna love it.
Give me more.
Let her put it in her own mouth, for God's sake.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet and salty, yummy.
Christy, your thoughts, please. Could you get near the microphone and give us your thoughts?
It's not bad.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
It's not bad.
See, how about that?
Bingo.
Professional. Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7?
All day, every day.
Hi, this is Tom. Coming up Thursday morning in the Bob and Tom Show, he's the great comedian Frank Caliendo.
Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her.
How might Richard Dreyfuss react?
Peter, pumpkin eater. That's Thursday morning on the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hello. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Forgive me. You were saying?
Nothing.
Oh, all right.
Move on. We have Christy Lee across the way at the Silac Insurance News Desk. Coming up, Sexy Time with Alli Breen. But right now, Christy's got the handle.
A ticket for free admission to Disneyland that was given to a California guy in 1985.
Oh, she's got a ticket to free admission in Disneyland that was given to a guy in California in 1985.
Oh, was honored by the park when his daughter attempted to use it 39 years later. Scott King visited Disneyland during 30th anniversary celebrations back on August 28th, 1985, when he won the ticket. But that was honored 39 years later.
Good. That's a smart move.
Yeah.
Well, but what else are they going to?
Exactly. They don't want the.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
They can afford the positive PR.
That's when Snow White had 8 dwarves.
Oh, wow.
What was the ticket for? 3-day pass for what?
The one died.
No, it was just, it doesn't
Black
say.
lung, he was mining.
Black lung, the black lungy?
It just says a ticket for admission.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a park hopper. I don't know if it's.
Yeah.
At Disneyland at the time was only one park, too, back in 85. They didn't have a park to hop.
No,
they didn't have
I like
Adventureland
Disneyland, but I love Disney World. I got to be honest.
Really? You like it over Disneyland?
Florida's doing it better.
It's got more space, so
Yeah,
it's
a lot
bigger.
more room.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Disneyland.
surprised when you go to Disneyland how it's just right there and there's houses all around it. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Now, Pat.
Yeah.
We were talking during a few minutes ago in the green room. You said you had something. You were concerned about a story that you heard that you didn't think was true.
Yeah, I got debunked. Yeah.
I would like to assure you that you are correct when you think it absolutely is not true. Do you want to tell these guys what you're talking? I mean, I don't know how
It's an absurd story. 2 very big people. They had a system when it comes to making love, and it was just crazy. And the guy ended up in the ER, but it turned out.
That all happened.
It turned out it was.
Well, the essence of the story is this gentleman was
fat.
Well, they were both very big people. I'm not trying to be mean here. They the news story suggested that somehow this man had a 2x4 that he had affixed to his backside.
That old joke?
Yes, essentially, yes, so he wouldn't fall in.
Wow.
And
that is
you
so
were,
silly.
you were told by a fan of the show that was a true news story.
Yeah, so I worked something up, and then, you and I were like, I don't think this is true.
I'm not quite sure how the guys had the 2x4 affixed to his buttocks area, but we'll pretend it's real. We'll go ahead and do it.
I'm a big man, and my wife's a big gal, too. We have big children, born big, then they grew. We want a bigger family, but what's a big guy to do? I can barely find my junk, and my wife down there is huge. We take a 2x4 by the bedroom door when it's time to make the baby. Strap it to my cheeks, that's our technique when it's time to make the baby. We're not thin and it keeps me in, it's that sturdy wood that saves me. There's a 2x4 by the bedroom door when it's time to make the baby. When it's baby making time, me and the missus have a system. After many failed attempts, with trial comes wisdom. We're so large, I found out I need some back support, so I bought some strong pine lumber from Sullivan's hardware store. We take a 2x4 by the bedroom door when it's time to make the baby. Neighbors come over and hold up the blubber when it's time to make the baby. The wood is hard, holds back the lard when we need that baby gravy. There's a 2x4 by the bedroom door when it's time to make the baby. It keeps me in.
What a fine piece of hokum.
Oh, I
Thank
love
you
that.
very much.
I'd like to apologize to my friend Pat Sullivan from Sullivan's Hardware
threw
Store.
him in there?
I don't think they have a section of the store where if you're making babies, you got to get the 2x4s. They're over there. They're over there by the.
That store's so big you can find a place to make them.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sure could.
Now, coming up, it's going to be sexy time with Alli, Breen. I always look forward to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll try to help people with their love troubles.
More sex. More wieners.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Vaginas. Vaginas and wieners. Crispy.
Sometimes do you think it hurts to think?
Oh, I know it causes me nothing but pain.
Well, scientists have discovered that it actually does. Across all populations and tasks, researchers found that the greater the mental effort, the greater the unpleasantness experienced by participants.
So thinking hurts.
Yep. Unpleasantness was experienced as frustration, irritation, stress, or annoyance. The senior study author, Eric Bejelvid, said findings show that mental effort feels unpleasant across a wide range of populations and tasks, which is important for professionals to keep in mind when designing tasks, tools, interfaces, apps, materials, or instructions.
Meaning what?
They want it
The easier, the better.
Yeah, user-friendly is key.
Yes. How many times have you been on a website and you go, okay, how difficult is this? There are millions of website designers out there that can make this easier, for goodness sake.
So thinking, it gives you a headache.
Yep.
Thinking hard.
Yep. When people are required to exert substantial mental effort, you need to make sure to support or reward them for that effort. Good thing we don't have to think around here.
Thinking about this story is giving me a headache.
Yeah, right?
So I guess that's right then. Right?
I don't know if it hurts.
You can become mentally exhausted, of course. Sure. That's all they're saying.
Well,
yeah, they're saying it's uncomfortable. They're not saying it necessarily gives you a headache.
Aren't you exhausted after the show every day?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
You've had too much to think.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't that a song?
That's a country song, baby.
Too much to think?
Something like that.
I had too much to think last night.
Wasn't there too much to dream last night?
Oh, that's it. Right. Was that the Electric Prunes or something?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, sounds right.
Too much to dream last night. Okay. Why are you saying, oh, God?
Because nobody knows who the electric...
We've studied and analyzed this before, yeah.
We have?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's it?
Man, is that bad?
Yeah, it is.
That's
This is
not
giving me a headache.
I don't know if it's a bad song or it's just dated, but I think it's both. Okay.
And is that the Electric Prunes?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Okay, I'm getting a thumbs up.
That's a great name, right?
The Electric Prunes? Well, it's not as cool as the Electric Amish.
No.
That's a great name.
What about the
Yeah, see, that's why we studied that. Because you
that-
were convinced the Electric Amish it's an homage to the Electric Prunes.
Of course it is.
And we had every member of the Electric Amish
Say
go,
no, it's not.
"Yeah, it's
No.
not
That's
all
they
of it."
don't know because they can't read. It wasn't in the Bible, so they don't know about
Didn't
it.
Hardee's have the electric dancing prunes at one point?
Yes, and then they went, this isn't working, and they came up with the California Raisins.
California Raisins. That's
Yeah.
right, yeah.
They were
Heard it
great.
through the grapevine.
Is it
remember that?
you or Josh that didn't understand
Sunmade, love them.
what raisins were made of?
Oh,
Great.
It was not me. I knew. Yeah.
I was probably an adult before I realized that.
Now, Chick had a similar thing where you didn't
dyed grapes.
You didn't realize
Dried
pickles
grapes.
were cucumbers.
Right.
Or prunes were plums.
I don't know about that part. Now you're
right.
Now you're talking.
I always heard that. I thought
Dried
so.
plums?
I thought so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Have a good plum.
Love a good plum. Don't you like a good plum?
I don't. Don't care for plums. I don't think I've ever had a plum.
Really?
I don't
They
know
can
what
be quite tasty.
Oh, they're very good.
What is a plum flavor?
When they're ripe, they're
juicy
good.
and delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of
Plums?
plums on the menu, do you?
We used to have them every summer. Plums. Somebody must have had a plum tree or a bush or whatever the heck.
Is plum sauce at the Chinese restaurant, is that really made of plum?
I would think so.
I don't know. I call Drano plum sauce.
Do you know?
Yeah, I put a B at the end of it, of course.
I see. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, very
Oh,
good,
where's
very
the
good.
plum sauce?
It's nobody gets it and cares for it.
The joke?
Right,
okay,
right.
okay.
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
If you've ever forgotten something important for a trip, a new poll shows you're not alone. According to the survey of 2,000 U.S. adults, 9 in 10 Americans said they have forgotten something essential en route to their destination.
Who are these people putting
The
these
main-
surveys together?
I've told this story before, but there was I knew him from the Eagles. I think he was a quarterback with Brigham Young. Not Ty Detmer, but his brother, Coy Detmer, or one of them. Would never take clothes with him on the road. He would just go to like Target or wherever they would be playing and buy everything he needed because he hated the feeling of forgetting something in the hotel room. So
That's really a great idea.
doing that, he didn't care when he forgot something. So
wow,
wouldn't take
Blessed
anything with
man,
him.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So before you've left the house, you may have forgotten a smartphone or tablet charger. That's probably the biggest
I've heard
one,
it's
35%.
Bad luck to go back is what I've heard.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah. It's horrible luck.
Oh.
My family forgot me once. They were going to Paris for Christmas.
Yeah?
They all flew, and I had to stay home.
But
and,
didn't you make a nice friend out in the park at that one point?
well, my neighbor who I was afraid of originally,
Yeah.
I came to
the
know as
pigeon
a
lady?
sweet, sweet man, and then
Yeah.
robbers tried to
Yeah.
break into my home.
Sounds like that'd be a good movie.
I had to protect it.
Sure.
Yep.
Yep.
So what do you forget the most when you travel, Joe?
Toiletries and beauty products are up there at 30%.
I'll forget a charger, that kind of thing.
My husband left a pair of shoes and a shirt in the hotel in Rome.
Well, what is he, some kind of idiot?
He forgot. I had to ship him back.
Stupid.
That was cheap.
So is it true that you go down to the front desk of a hotel these days and say,
Absolutely.
I left my charger in the lobby. They bring out a bag of 300.
You don't even have to say that now. You can just go, may I please have one of the chargers you have? They're happy to do it.
I've done that once or twice, I'm sure. I've forgotten the charger.
Yeah.
I was just in a hotel. You would have had to hire a moving crew to come in and move the piece of furniture in front of the only plug.
They used to do that. It's much more plug friendly now.
Usually they're on the light.
Someone came up with the lamp that has the charger thing.
And the end tables have plugs in them now somehow.
It's very nice.
There was a time when I would travel with essentially an extension cord box thing you could plug in, so you could plug multiple.
I bet you would.
Here he comes in the lobby.
Oh, like a power strip?
Yeah.
Wow.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Because,
No, it is a power strip, but not essentially.
Well, no, it's
Don't start relabeling words.
No, it's not. It's a block.
Okay.
You plug it in, and it's got.
It's still
I don't care
a
what
power
shape
strip.
it is. It's a power strip.
There's no cord on it.
No cord.
There's no cord on it. Then
How do you
does
plug
it
it
work?
into the wall?
Oh, it shouldn't charge anything.
What?
Imagine a block.
Right.
And it's got a plug right
Just
on
looking
it.
at
And
your
you
head.
plug it in, and all of a sudden it's got, 8 outlets.
I see
and
what he's saying. It plugs directly into the outlet.
USB-C, USB.
Yeah, I got you.
All that stuff.
Yeah. What else would? What?
Never mind.
Everybody just shut up.
All right.
What else do you forget when traveling, Christy?
40% admitted that
Your
they're...
diaphragm?
I don't have one.
Well, you're going to get pregnant.
That'll
Then
be
you
news.
better put your affairs in order.
Get right with the Lord.
On average, 3 items are left behind every trip.
Jeez.
That's a little
forget
high.
things.
Seems high. That seems way high.
I make a list. I
Oh, you
check
do?
it off. Yes, I just make a list. Check
How
it
would you
off.
like to? How would you like to travel? With
Suck the fun out of a vacation.
No, I make a list before I leave, so I don't forget stuff.
honey, have a seat. We're going
called
to go
it-
down the checklist.
Oh, you're gonna go there?
You're missing a
You're
sock.
gonna go there.
Do you get mad at your husband if he says, "Hey, do you have your driver's license?" If he does a little last minute checking?
No, but he does do that.
You don't start yelling at him.
No.
Okay, I guess.
I have said,
guess
what,
it's
do you
just
think I'm
me.
stupid? Sometimes I
Yeah,
say
that's
that.
that's the tip of the argument iceberg. Asking questions like that. Oh yes.
40% believe forgetting essentials has negatively affected their trips.
Oh, you think?
Forcing them to spend more money,
Well,
purchase
yeah, it was
alternative
kind of
products.
negative when I didn't have the tickets or my phone.
And not feel
That was
the
kind of a
rest.
drag. I just had to stay home for my vacation.
This was really a crap trip till I forgot everything at the hotel. Then everything picked
I
up.
think a lot of people forget their marriage vows when traveling. That is high on the list.
Most learn from their mistakes, and 90% admit they are working to be more prepared than ever before when traveling this summer.
That's right. We're working. We're always working to be
I just have an attitude like that football player guy. If I don't have it, I'll just get it when I get there. It's like, no big deal.
I forget less if I pack last minute.
Really?
Yes. Because if I
Really?
Yes.
You can state that without being checked.
It's unbelievable. I say.
If I pack the night before,
yeah,
I forget things because I'm
You
just
think
not as focused.
you think there's still time?
Yeah.
I'll remember tomorrow to put it in.
When I pack, it's like a 4-day process.
Really?
First day, I put the suitcase out.
Yeah.
And then I start putting stuff in for the next 3 days. That's what I remember.
Do you put outfits together to make sure
I
everything
do not
coordinates?
put outfits together.
Do you have this? I have this. If you were to go in my closet right now,
I don't want anything to do with you.
I can grab a DOP kit and it's got everything in it for travel.
I have that.
I
got you beat.
I
I
have that.
Mine sits on my sink.
But it's ready to go.
Yeah.
I have that
a suitcase
too. Yeah.
packed.
Do you have
already.
this? You have
Ready
the
to
DOP kit, and then underneath, in your bathroom, underneath the sink, you have a leather valise with $25,000.
Hair dye.
It's
hair dye and a wig.
Yeah,
and,
it's the OJ set.
and a clean gun. And you know what I mean by I say clean.
No serial
Fake
number.
nose.
Right. So, Pat, you have a suitcase already packed.
Always ready to go. Yeah.
What have you been
Your
running
clothes are in
from
there?
the
Yeah,
law?
I got
What the hell?
I got a shirt in there, underwear, and all.
Does not.
I have a guitar ready to go with the direct
Does
box. I have to.
Why?
You just get a phone call. Hey, can you do the afternoon at the American Legion? Yes.
There's been a so-called fallout, and they need a last-minute
There
comedian.
you go. Yeah.
Don't believe anything you
Absolutely
just said.
true.
I don't believe it.
Well, you can come over.
I don't want anything to do with you, just like Tom.
Well, all right.
All right.
You know what the good thing about those shows, Pat? When a comedian has to cancel last minute and then you show up and fill in, well, isn't the audience never disappointed? Isn't that?
Play Orange Barrels.
They're there to see Andrew Dice Clay.
I had to fill in for Greg Warren. He canceled like 2 hours before a show, and he asked if I could go do it. And I said, yeah, of course. And I went, and I was sitting there, and I heard, while I was waiting, because there was no real green room, it was just you kind of wait by the bar. People had to go by, like, wait, what? Greg Warren's not here tonight? Well, who is? I swear to God. I don't know, honey. We'll just we'll get our money back.
Oh, that's just not nice.
And they didn't know I
see now why you've been thinking about cutting back.
I got that beat. I filled in for a guy on the cruise ship who got sick, and they're very careful about that, so they quarantined the guy. And 3 days later, he was there at the buffet, and a woman came up. Oh, we went to see you the other night, and I'm standing right next to the guy. We went to see you, talking to the other guy, last night, and and some other guy filled in. Oh, my God, he was horrible. I was standing right there.
Oh. Did she ever see you?
No. I mean,
so funny.
You should have done the look lady. That's the way to start that conversation.
Hey, look lady.
Look lady. Nothing ever good after look lady.
I didn't know what to say.
Oh. Well, here's something not to forget. If you have children of a certain age.
Yes.
And what do you mean, like
you'll see
50, 60-year-olds old? What?
Yeah, and they borrow one of your pieces of luggage.
Mm-hmm.
Thoroughly inspect it before going through TSA. That's all I can say.
Well, what was in it?
You know what's best to do when you're traveling?
What was in it apparently was contraband.
Put your
and the dogs that
put your earbuds.
That kind of kid.
Yeah.
Put your earbuds in to travel. Your Raycon earbuds. That's right. Raycon's best-selling everyday earbuds with improvements. They were pretty swell to start with. Now you also get active noise cancellation, multi-point connectivity, lets you pair with 2 devices at once, plus quick charge function. 10 minutes of charging yields 90 minutes of battery. And their ergonomic design to comfortably fit the widest range of ears and optimized gel tips for that cozy custom fit. And a variety of vibrant new colors. Blush violet, forest green, royal blue, classic black. Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today. Get 20 to 40% off site-wide. You get up to 40% off everything on Raycon's website when you go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
They're the best. Check them out. Raycon earbuds. Read the reviews. People love them. We love them. Coming up, we have a new fragrance out there. Mm-hmm. You're going to be quite surprised as to who's going to be offering you a perfume, Josh. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue.
I get back to Kansas City. I was back last April for a wedding. And for a bunch of weird experiences, I become friends with Justin Verlander. He's a pitcher for the Houston Astros.
Yeah.
At the time, he was pitching for the Tigers. They were in town playing the Royals, but they had a night off, so he and I went out and had a couple of drinks. And while we're out, he sees a young lady. He says, I think I know her. I think she's an actress. I think me and my wife hung out with her. I said, hey, man, we're in Kansas City. There's no way that chick's an actress. She probably works at Cheesecake Factory or something. And he said, no, watch as he calls the waiter over. He goes, who's that chick? And he goes, well, I don't know who the chick is, but everyone at that table's Mumford & Sons. They're here playing the arena tomorrow night, and they're here having dinner.
Oh, so maybe it was Carey Mulligan.
Might have been. I don't know who it was. But he sends them a bottle on us, he says, which meant him.
Him, yeah.
Because I'm not. Listen, if you're worth hundreds of millions of dollars and we're hanging out, you're buying.
Yeah, sure.
All right? Sorry, dude. You fly private, you're buying drinks.
That is a good rule.
I think it's fair.
Yeah.
You know, he buys drinks. It doesn't even show up on his register. I buy drinks. I can't buy shoes next month. So he sends them a bottle. They come over. Turns out it's not Mumford & Sons. It's just Ann Sons. Mumford wasn't there. I don't know where he was. I assume he was back at the hotel writing a song that at some point goes, So Ann Sons come over, start talking to the Detroit Tigers. I'm not really involved, so I kind of tune it all out. When I come back into focus, Ann Sons are kind of talking smack to the Detroit Tigers about beer pong. They're like, hey, we'll whoop your butt in some beer pong. And the Detroit Tigers are like, we get paid very handsomely to put balls places. Bring it. So I said, hey, fellas, my parents live about 8 minutes from here.
Oh, boy.
We could settle this. And I said that because I know both Sons and the Detroit Tigers have an entire floor to do whatever they want. So there's no reason to come to my parents' house. It was complete fake hospitality.
Right.
Until they all turned around and looked at me and said, hell yeah, let's go to your parents' house and play beer pong. And I went, crap. Because it is now 2 o'clock on a Sunday night. Technically Monday morning. Yes. My parents are not gypsies. Right? They have real jobs that start in like 5 hours.
Yes.
But I also can't look at all these dudes and be like, you guys, my parents. So I just said, whatever, we're going to roll the dice, see what happens.
Sure.
So we get there. First off, as we're leaving, my sister texts me. She says, hey, I'm out and about. If you get home before I do, will you walk my dog? I said, hey, unless you're out and about with the Dave Matthews Band, you better get your butt home because it's about to go down at Ma and Pa's house. So we get back to my parents' house, start throwing beer pong, and stuff got weird. Like weirder than I've already described. Like my sister, who is 30, ended up in her prom dress. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. No. God bless her for still being able to fit in it, but also the hell, right? So we, at one point in the evening, I go outside to partake in some illegal activities. And I'm
assuming the pot, not
the pot,
not murder.
Okay. No. Well, we were going to see where it went. Sure. And so Sons come with me. But as it was the middle of the baseball season, the Detroit Tigers could not partake.
Right. Sure.
So they had to pretend like it was the playoffs and watch. And thank you. Read an almanac. So we came back in from smoking, and my dad's downstairs, and he's upset. He's like, what's going on down here? And I said, well, this is half the Detroit Tigers bullpen. And this is Sons from Mumford & Sons, and we're playing beer pong. And it was in that moment that I realized my father was no longer sure if he was actually awake. Because you got to look at it from his point of view. He walks downstairs, it's the middle of the night, he sees a bunch of weird dudes that he kind of recognizes, and my sister's in her prom dress. Like, things are weird.
Yeah.
And he's just confused. He's just like, is that Justin Verlander? And I said, yes, sir, it is. He goes, I don't know what's happening right now. And he walked upstairs. That was the last we saw of him.
Wow. He didn't say, is Kate here?
No, he was just like, what? And the whole next day I'm freaking out because my parents do a lot for me. I don't even be making them upset over some stupid.
Sure.
Right.
So when Dad gets home, I'm completely ready to take him out to dinner, buy him some drinks. And he walks in like he's had the greatest day of his life. And I say, what happened to you? And he's like, well, I woke up this morning and I hated you. I cursed your name all the way to work. But then I got to work and everyone started asking me why I looked so tired and exhausted. So I started complaining about my son bringing home the Detroit Tigers and Mumford & Sons and playing beer pong all night. And now I'm the coolest dude in the office.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Hi, this is Carl Lewis, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, hi, this is Tom.
And this is Chick from the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Christy, what's the best way to get full access to the show?
Hey, what? You introduced me.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show, and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, How can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Great show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Behind the scenes, Tom's done something that those of us who knew he would do.
What's that?
Josh foolishly announced that he went to a concert last night. Mm-hmm. And so Tom's stance toward anyone, if you've been out the night before the morning show, he'll give the little digs. Moving kind of slow today. Stuff like
dig
that.
it all.
Yeah.
As soon as he finds out you did something the night before, it's, Josh was worthless this morning. He was so tired.
Blatant. What happened to Chick who crapped in his cornflakes?
Still drunk, apparently.
But Josh came back drinking a cup of coffee from the kitchen, and Tom goes, "Quite a lot of coffee today, huh, Josh?" And Josh tried to tell him.
He never drinks 2 cups when he's at my house.
You can't do anything. You can't tell him that you've been out the night before because he will immediately write it off.
Just forget it. I thought he was going to find you out today.
And he'll give you the speech. You can take the next day off.
Which is very nice.
I told you. You could have.
He gets enough time off. I haven't had any time off.
No, that's the thing. I'm a big boy. I know if I go out and it's a work night, I can still come to work. And
hey, Josh.
Yeah, me too.
Name that tune.
I push my fingers.
Duality.
Eyes, it's the only thing that really stops the end.
That's very good. Oh, there's more. Now, was he singing through the mask, or they have a microphone inside the mask?
No, through the mask.
This doesn't give you a headache.
The opposite. Brings me joy, happiness.
Okay.
This is.
You know what? I don't like that when they absolutely stop everything. That freaks me out. It always has.
Well, it sucks you right in.
Now, this is Slipknot.
9 more minutes.
This is Slipknot, yes.
When they record them, do they wear the masks then?
That's a really good question.
So, you incredible jerk.
I kind of wouldn't be surprised.
Because you want the sound. You want that same sound, right?
When you do it live, don't you want the...
I honestly don't know if they record with the masks on.
And wouldn't that put you in character, so to speak?
Right. That's the thing. That's the whole idea with the mask.
We all know Batman, when he beds these women, he leaves the cowl on.
Does he?
Well, it depends on if he wants people to know who he is.
No one wants to have sex with Bruce Wayne. They want to get the Batman in there.
We should call Corey Taylor and ask him.
Oh, I'd love it. Yeah. I don't know if he's up yet.
That's what
He's on the bus right now.
Yeah, they might still be in town. Maybe they'll stop in.
You guys have any idea what would happen if they all walked in their masks? I would lose my mind. I'd probably cry.
Would you?
What kind of a self-respecting male likes a band with a member named Corey?
That's not his name on stage, though.
Aren't you a Corey Hart fan?
Oh, I like
sunglasses
at night.
Yeah, we all wear our sunglasses at night.
He wears it. Yeah, he always wears the sunglasses.
He wears them in bed also.
Yes, he does.
Because the women want to have the Corey Hart experience, not the whatever's real name.
Did he have another hit besides that?
Nope, that was
I didn't think so.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, one good one's enough for me.
It's an okay song.
Oh, it's a great song.
He has a follow-up.
He did have a follow-up?
He did not.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
I wear my CPAP at night so I can sleep real good.
I want to say it was Never Surrender.
Oh, you're right.
Yep.
Yeah, that was actually.
Like I said, he didn't have any other hits.
Surrender was
Sunglasses at night.
No?
I see. It's time for us to switch gears.
Yeah, this is great. Especially in headphones.
Oh, there's that.
When he does this live, does he put sunglasses on?
I hope so.
like a prop thing? People going, get out the Ray-Bans. Hear the hit.
I spent many a night dancing to that in the 80s, my friends.
You guys like those giant sunglasses?
What giant
Oh, you mean like the overly comic?
Yeah, like in the 80s. Real large. I always enjoyed those.
Well, you were a kid. That's why.
I'd wear them today.
Did they make him with a big nose on him too? So kind of like you can be the hyper Groucho.
How about the glasses with the windshield wipers on?
Big fan. Big fan.
Yeah, I like those.
Never had any, but I
got an idea for a horror movie.
Oh,
yeah. It takes place during the era of the heyday of the Marx Brothers.
Okay.
But one of them wears extra large glasses with a Groucho nose, and he's a Zippo, and he's an arsonist.
Oh.
The unknown Marx brother.
There's actually a movie called Terror Train, and it's essentially the Groucho nose and eyebrows.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's a full mask, though.
Very scary. Time now to check in with the Silent Life News Desk and Christy Lee. Have we missed anything?
Auntie Anne's, the franchise chain of pretzel shops, is launching its own perfume.
Really?
The fragrance inspired by the brand's signature aroma. We all know that smell. You're
great.
in the airport, you know exactly where the Auntie Anne's is. According to the people there, the perfume called Need, K-N-E-A-D.
I see.
Bottles the aroma of freshly baked pretzels with notes of buttery dough, salt, and a hint of sweetness to evoke the experience of passing an Auntie Anne's store.
Or feeling like you're at the airport.
Yeah. Starting August 14th, Need will be available in 1 ounce and 3.4 ounce bottles for $25 and $45 respectively.
Would you wear it, Christy?
No, I don't think so. I wouldn't buy that little. You can't buy the 3.4 ounce bottle. They'll take it in TSA.
Oh.
Josh,
is it 4 ounces or 3 ounces?
3.
It's 3?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like your ladies to smell like
pretzels?
Food?
Listen, nice. What it up?
You must know how big a jerk you are. You have to.
I dated a girl who worked at White Castle. And when I would pick her up from work sometimes, and then we would go do something, and she would smell like White Castle. And
you dug that?
I didn't hate it.
Yum. I'd like that.
It seems odd. We keep getting these random businesses putting out candles.
Well, and we had the dog perfume yesterday from Dolce & Gabbana. Yeah,
but I like the smell of Auntie. I'd rather have an Auntie Anne's candle than have it as a perfume.
Right.
That makes more sense, yeah. Mm-hmm. That would actually be good.
Yeah.
It sure would.
Oh, that would be. Then I'd be hungry all the time at home. Wouldn't that make you hungry?
Maybe.
Where the perfume to wear when you're feeling twisted. Auntie Anne's. Don't you love... that pretzel bread somebody invented. Oh, that's tremendous.
Were you the one that said why didn't we have pretzel bread
yes.
buns when we were kids?
Yeah, those are fantastic. Yeah. Love the taste of those. Coming up, it's going to be sexy time. Speaking of buns.
Coming up, we have a vending machine story for you, and then we're going to go way back to the Bronze Age and some fossil news coming up.
Nobody won in the Bronze Age. Everyone was third place.
It was a tough time.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
A really cool science story coming up.
Real quick, an email for Tom. You guys were talking about, we were talking about forgetting things when you're traveling.
Sure.
You're leaving the hotel feeling bad. This is for Thomas. I was late for a dog grooming appointment because I got to where the dog grooming was to take place, and I forgot to bring my dog.
Whoops.
This sounds like something that Tom would do. Or
I couldn't agree more.
I'll double down. I bet you have done this. You just haven't told us yet.
He's not saying anything.
Maybe.
You mean I need the dog? Oops. Uh-oh. I'll have to go back to my house.
I thought you guys were good at grooming.
Was this William Shatner?
That's right.
Thank you, Mr. Shatter. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and...
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
You never realize how much music affects you until you're told to sit still.
Number 23 on the Billboard charts. Once you accomplish that dream, that's when you find out if that's really who you are.
That's a life-changing feeling. As musicians, we're tapping into that whenever we can.
we're all in. There's no plan B.
Hey, now you know you never listen. Sunshine, you know you're always missing out.
Coronavirus officially hitting the U.S. Here's
March 15th, the day the Earth stood still.
This is the most all of a sudden thing that's ever happened in my life.
You guys have to come home. What the hell's happening now?
Then it got kind of scary.
It was over everywhere.
Maybe the year or the time of the huge stadium concerts are over.
And we didn't know how long it would be.
I didn't think it would go as far as it did.
We thought it was going to be temporary.
Touring is the lifeblood of any band that wants to make a living. You have to tour, you have to play.
We're not sure when we're going to be able to play again.
It's starting to chip away at my soul.
This pandemic has impacted everybody in the music community.
Sometimes I feel like, wow, do I even belong here, you know? Just heartbreaking, man.
How are we going to get through this?
Dude, you got to call Eddie.
It's definitely tested us.
Reduced capacity make it almost impossible for a band to play.
How am I supposed to pay him?
We've been all doing other things to make a living because it's been shut down.
He ain't coming for free.
When you have something that you love and it gets taken away from you for X amount of days, weeks, months, you just appreciate it more.
We all really took this for granted.
I miss that a lot. My favorite part of my job was connecting with the crowd.
It's the whole connection with humanity that is the most powerful thing.
People need that connection with other people. It'll come back. It's just a matter of time.
It's a 20-year overnight success type of situation.
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff.
With the Brooklyn Dodgers. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Did you share a bed with a brother, or did you get your
We
own?
had bunk beds, so for
Twins.
a long time there was 2 sets of bunk beds in one bedroom.
Ah.
Were you on top or bottom?
Most of the time I was on the bottom because I wet the bed.
That's a trickle-down effect.
Oh, you wanted to go for a fat joke.
Yeah, he
for a
was,
fat
he
joke.
was going for it.
Oh, it could be on top and cave in.
Yeah.
What you were thought.
We went with bedwetter.
Yeah.
Ace was 2 steps ahead of me.
Nobody likes you making fun of me more. You like it the most. Ace likes it the second most.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, this is comedian Tim Cavanaugh, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
This is Ernie Fergler reminding you, Thursday morning on the Bob and Tom Show, I'll be... Oh, hold on just a minute. Okay, we need to locate some... Just read this. Okay. Is it Irma? Ima. Would the following person please report to my office? I'm a jackass. I'm a jack... Okay, fine. That's Thursday morning on the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show, Thursday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern, worldwide on bobandtom.com.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
Pat Godwin's here.
Hey, Chick.
Yeah. There's Jessica Alsman.
Hey.
Hello, Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chickster.
Ace Cosby's here. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Hello. Tom, are you okay? Looks like you're...
You ready to go?
I've never seen anyone seated look so lost in my life.
No, I was trying to find something. I'll find it later. We were talking about... this news story, I forget what it was. I think it's this lady, I guess somebody threw a burrito at somebody. And
She threw a burrito at her husband.
just reminded me when you were a kid, Halsey, when you were, girls don't do this, I suppose. When you're a kid and you go to one of your buddies, you go, think fast. Then you like heave something at him.
Well, yeah, but not food.
But she was a
usually.
softball player, though, so she may have done this.
Do the think fast move.
Oh, yeah, we throw like maybe a bat or a glove.
How about
or,
this when you go, you ever walk up to your buddies and go, hey, you want some free real estate?
Free real estate?
And you smack them in the balls and go, here's 2 acres.
What?
I've never heard of that before.
That's a classic.
Guys.
Cup
check, of course, yeah.
Yeah, but see, the real estate joke, Ace, has a situation analogous to real estate with acreage.
Yeah.
Acres. Why am I trying to explain this?
The other thing was, what's the capital of Thailand?
Bangkok.
And then you'd get hit. Yeah.
See, very good, see?
So you guys will go around hitting each other in the balls?
No,
why do you do that?
Thankfully, my brothers and my circle of friends, we all went, no ball.
No,
Doesn't it hurt?
Yeah.
The goal was to move with your hand and then to go, bend over really fast. But you don't.
Oh, you don't.
I don't think I've done that a million times.
Yeah, you don't actually want to hit
anyone in the testicles.
Okay.
Tom.
No, there were boys in our high school that would walk around and bag tag each other.
Right. Bag tag was also.
Is that the same thing?
The bag tag, yeah.
Bag tag.
They wouldn't rack you. They just...
So some would actually try to hit you, yeah. Yeah, dude.
What's wrong with you guys?
Bag tag?
You never played bag tag?
No.
You're in. Wham.
Especially at an all-boys school, I would have thought that was like the number one game.
Yeah, bag tagging, it sounds like something you would do if you were a scientist. You know, like tag sharks. I say we're tagging bags.
We're tracking the scrotum of
okay, here's one.
From the hobo.
Chick, you'll hate this, so I'll read it.
All right.
I think you're probably on my side when it comes to this. A survey reveals that Americans are glued to their TV sets catching the Paris Olympic Games. Mm-hmm. The poll from NBC Universal shows that 1 in 4 Americans say their work productivity
you love this.
has declined due to the game.
I saw an article the other day. NBC's bragging about this, about how much money it's costing corporations because everyone's watching the Olympics. They're using that as a sales tool.
But I think it's great. I mean, people are getting...
Yeah, there's something to be said for morale.
Yeah, the last thing you should do at work is work, right?
Well,
just go there to
I think pulling away and
hang
watching.
out.
This is like when the NCAA men's basketball tournament goes on, and you're losing productivity. Yeah, well, they're not. People aren't slaves at the bottom of a ship being whipped. They're watching some cool stuff. Get them motivated, right, Josh?
What an analogy.
Well, yeah, I mean, and plus...
I know, you've been typing Olympics into your porn search all week. You've been telling me off the air.
Well, I want to see if there are some lookalikes out there.
He wants to see, don't you? He wants to see it.
Are there Olympic porn already taking over, like pole vaulting?
We looked it up, and there was nothing necessarily. It was just like gymnast and trainer get frisky. That kind of, and I'm cleaning it up very, very much. But
So she's not even swinging on the bars. She doesn't even get to the bars.
We didn't see any equipment involved.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's just cosplay.
I see. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Just dress like a gymnast then.
But it is nice that the people are watching, and there's a lot to choose from, certainly.
I'm certainly enjoying it, and I normally don't watch TV during the day. I love it.
It's really exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some big stories yesterday, including the Hawker, the 1500.
Yes.
Huge news. That was such a good story. Let's go back to the news desk. It's Christy Lee at the Silac news desk. What's happening?
A crab was found inside a vending machine in Sioux City, Iowa.
Oh, you got to be careful. They'll pinch you.
KTVI.
You mean like crabs, like a big one, or like the kind you get in your pants?
TV is our middle name.
Reports several people at the Francis building reported something was snapping at them when they tried to get snacks from the machine.
Relax, Francis building.
A Pepsi employee, Soso Mesa, was called in, and while people initially believed a mouse was in the machine,
average employee,
he instead found a crab. By the way, the crab has since died, and Mr. Mesa disposed of it.
Aww.
This is the second crab sighting in a week.
Somebody's screwing around here, right?
Yeah, days earlier, a Chesapeake blue crab was found in the computer lab at the Sioux City Public Library. Yeah, somebody's...
Okay, very odd.
Shipped to a restaurant live?
Shipped, yes. Yeah.
I thought it was me.
That'd be pretty good. Yeah.
They like to ship at the library.
There it is.
Oh, he didn't want to be there.
No, he didn't.
He died from
Sun Chips.
And the Rice Krispie treat.
Those Sun
Maybe
Chips those are delicious.
Those are very good, Sun Chips. Oh, yeah.
Very big fan.
They'll
Oh,
get
the
you
harvest cheddar.
I wonder what that's all about. There's got to be a backstory to this.
Probably some so-called performance artist.
What, they don't have any, none of the employees have a knife just to stab that thing in the eye and lift it out of there and toss it in the trash? Is that a problem?
You wouldn't cook him up and eat him?
You didn't kill our pet crab, did you? Yeah, I did. Yeah. It's not a dog. Kill it.
You wanted a claw machine? We got one now. Okay.
Wow.
I walk sideways.
That's what they're always saying. Yeah.
However, you brought this up the other day. The videos where they put little knives in there.
It's amazing.
It looks like the crab knows what the knife is. And it's coming at you.
It does. Like, give me your wallet. They look like that.
Tom, you need to
like a
look
crab
that
army.
up.
Yes.
It will turn a day into sunshine.
I would love to go to Christmas Island one time and see the March of the Crabs. You know how they just take over?
That is cool.
It's really fascinating.
So I Google crabs with knives.
Yes.
Oh, dude.
I'll come right up.
Yeah. Well, first you're going to get the punk band out of Sweden. But after that, we are crabs with knives.
Okay, this is hilarious. I already found
There
it.
he is. Big screen. There it is.
Hey.
And it's like a
Give me your wallet. Give me your wallet. Back off.
Yeah.
Back off, pal. I tell you what.
I'll stick you.
And this guy's torturing this animal.
Like, give me that
I think he's trying to get the knife back.
Yeah. I think
Well, no, you know what? It does look like he's egging.
Trying to make him back up.
Hey.
That is
Make
one
me
of
use
them.
this.
Wow, yeah.
He almost got stabbed right there.
Yeah. I'll get you. I'm a stabbing crab.
Okay, well, what else you got, Christy?
A new fossil analysis reveals a hobbit-like species of early humans once roamed what is now Indonesia.
No.
Sure it did.
20 years ago, scientists discovered fossils of an early human species that stood out.
Little cute people.
Stood at about 3.5 feet tall, earning them the Tolkien-inspired nickname, officially named Homo floresiensis. The original Hobbit fossils date back to between 60 and 100,000 years ago.
I'm floresiensis.
They are thought to be among the last early human species to go extinct.
So they were little tiny
Homos can't procreate.
people. Thank you, Josh. That was extraordinarily nothing.
Extraordinarily nothing.
Thanks for not checking out more because you went to a concert last night, okay?
I have never heard of this.
Me either.
So they were essentially little people.
Someone who's taken The Hobbit real serious has came up with this theory.
Oh, it's a nasty Hobbit.
Yeah.
But they've discovered the bones of these critters.
Yeah.
Or people like
critters.
They're not. Sorry.
Boy, oh boy.
Well, they're
just another reason he's not.
They're early humans, Tom. They're not critters.
But they're not the same species, right? I mean,
they have to be. They're not Homo sapiens.
No.
So yeah, they are a different species.
Wow. I wonder if because they weren't tall, if that was such a disadvantage, they died out.
Maybe. Us short people, we have it hard. It's tough.
And they were 3.5 feet tall?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Booster
short.
seat size.
How would they know that those weren't just kids?
Yeah.
I think they can tell.
That's a good point.
You can.
I mean, they find these million-year-old
count
bones.
the rings. Come on.
Yeah, they can do. They can find with a bone how developed it is.
Yes.
I get a little skeptical sometimes when they find. Well, we found one tooth, and now we've turned this into a dinosaur.
Now you're on Chick's side.
No.
I've said this forever.
He has
They
said
don't know
that
how those
forever.
bones went back together. They are guessing. Well, I guess, Steve, you want to come over and look at this? What do you think? Yeah, that looks right to me, Phil. I don't know.
Sure. Will it
Those
get us
arms
another
look a little
grant?
short, though. Oh, no, that's how they were made. I know it is.
Wrap it up, yeah.
Well, I can tell you that they
Tyrannosaurus
will not
Rex.
be making a movie about this era of
What
whatever.
is that? The Tolkien guys?
Yeah,
Hobbits?
it'd be politically incorrect.
Oh.
Even though it would put a lot of people to work, they'd probably love to have the gig. You
Yes.
dress up as caveman Junior.
Yeah, it's a shame those critters won't have the payday.
Those poor critters. They deserve better than that. What are we going to do about the critters?
Oh, God. Before we get to Alli Breen, we have one more story. A replica Bronze Age-style ship has set sail through the Persian Gulf some 4,000 years after it was designed.
This is fascinating and totally worth it.
According to CNN, the vessel known as a Magan boat was reconstructed thanks to an ancient clay tablet.
Yeah, you've seen this, though. It's some of the majesty is taken away by the twin Evinrude at the stern.
That served essentially as a dockyard order for the vessel. Made of reeds, the boat spans 59 feet long and was assembled by a team of 20 specialists using techniques that date back to the 2100 BC period when the Persian Gulf became part of global maritime trade.
I love stuff like this. Like remember Tor Heyerdahl and the Kon-Tiki, and they built the...
Kon-Tiki's a great story.
It has the capacity to carry 36 tons. A boat made of reeds.
See the picture? All the men on board have yellow fever and dysentery. For
And you're going
authenticity.
Tor, Heyerdahl, huh? Instead of Thor, you're going Tor.
I believe, is it pronounced Thor?
I don't know.
I think it's spelled Thor.
It sounds pretentious to say Tor.
I think it sounds correct.
Remember that book that Russian guy wrote?
Yes, the
Tordor
wrestler.
Titov. Yeah,
the wrestler.
Yeah.
Famous. What? There's a lady. He was a documentary about female wrestlers.
That's right.
His name was Tordor Titov.
Oh.
There was some knife play involved. she got the crabs, one of those crabby knife throwing crabs. So they built this boat for what purpose?
To prove that they could do it, that it would be seaworthy. It left out of Abu Dhabi.
And for the first time, they did it without slave labor.
This took longer, but
it cost more.
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, it's time to check in with Alli Breen. But first, we're going to talk to our buddy Steven Singer. Or at least I'm going to talk about him. You know who he is. He's the guy that has that website, I Hate Steven Singer. Go to IHateStevenSinger.com to find out about jewelry, real diamonds. That's what Mr. Singer is proud of, and it's what he specializes in, real, natural, rare, earthborn diamonds from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer, famous for his 100-day, 100% money-back guarantee. People are talking about Steven Singer Jewelers, and I hate Steven Singer. A lot of other jewelers don't like him. He doesn't do the phony sales, the discounts, the pricing games. He doesn't have that weird thing you blow up that looks like a cactus floating around going, special sale today only. It's not going to happen. Every day is the perfect day to go to Steven Singer. Perhaps with the NFL season just around the corner, fellas, maybe it's time to give her a little bit of pre-shut up. Nice bracelet. This will calm her down.
Pre-shut up.
It's a new concept I just invented. I'm calling it
Pre-shut up.
Better off with a shut up at the pass, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty, that's fine.
Okay. Mr. Singer's my friend. He's a dog guy. We all love him, and he can do you right. How about that? He's always got great stuff out there.
He'll do you. Oh, yeah.
Great stuff out there. You find it at IHateStevenSinger.com. That's IHateStevenSinger.com. And maybe you'll enjoy watching the games, too, with your man, and you can just shake your wrist and go, look at my nice, ooh, this is a tennis bracelet, but we're watching football. I think I'm going to go do something else. And you go, fine, I'd rather watch it by myself.
I like the scenario. I'm following it.
Yeah, it's deep. I know. IHateStevensinger.com. Check out the pictures of his cool dog, Buddy. Coming right back with Sexy Time. With Alli Breen, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Slide guitar. I wrote a song a long time ago called The Lifelong Tiger Fan Blues. I know the Cubs have issues, but the Tigers have had for a long time. And I wrote it when we were like 0 for 19 years. And then we got good in 2006. But then this particular season, 2010 here, we were great. And then we, went off the cliff. So I rewrote it about a week ago. I've been a baseball fan since I was a little boy. I had a bedroom full of little baseball toys, batting a ball and a Wilson glove. Yeah, me and the national pastime, we was oh so in love. Every opening day, I still get that itch. I can hardly wait for that very first pitch. All my hopes and dreams all in place. I get visions of my Tigers in a pennant race. Win or lose, I got a lifelong Tiger fan blues. 2006, we made it all the way to the fabled Fall Classic, only get a St. Louis whooping and our Detroit ass kicked. 2009, we was tied with the Twins. We had to go to Minnesota to lose it again. In 2010, started off with a bang. We was leading the league in everything. Hang on.
It's for you.
Oh, but come the All-Star break, our season's done. Our goose is cooked, oh, they're setting our sun. Win or lose, I get a lifelong Tiger fan blues. Bring back K-Line, bring back Cash, bring back Greenberg, and all them homers each smash. Mickey Cochran, Schoolboy Rowe, Ty Cobb, and Rocky Colavito. Win or lose, got a lifelong Tiger fan blues. And this is the rewrite. First Samaya broke his arm, then Inge broke his hand while Mags was breaking his foot. Gian was pulling his ham. Half of our roster was MIA. Now half of Toledo's been called up to play. I don't believe in fate. I don't believe in signs. And waiting on your destiny's a waste of time. But how the hell else can we possibly explain Armando Galarraga's imperfect game? Win or lose, I got a lifelong Tiger fan blues. Life ain't fair, nice guys finish last. You can't have a future if you don't have a past. Yet still I hope, and still I pray, another World Series gonna come my way. But folks, mark my words and learn this lesson. cut your losses and count your blessings. Or just like me, you're gonna end up crying while spending Sunday afternoons with the Detroit Lions. I got a lifelong Tiger fan blues.
That's great.
Oh, there's some frustration there.
Jeff Daniels.
The imperfect game.
Run under the bus a lot.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom, one.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here ready for a fruitless pursuit every week. Trying to help people in their love lives. This is much like trying to go to a baby and ask them how to direct a movie.
I agree. Most sexual fruit, we'll go around the horn in a second. There she is.
Sexual fruit.
It's the lovely Alli Breen. Hi, Alli. How are you?
Yes, fruitless. I think we do God's work. We are saving relationships.
Yeah.
No way in hell that's happening.
What's the sexiest fruit? What do you think?
Passion fruit.
Passion fruit, probably.
No, peaches.
Peaches.
Oh, yeah, open it up.
sexy.
It's got the
it's
got the road map right there.
Well, when you eat it, it's real juicy and the
Do you like slice them,
runs down your chin.
slice them in half, remove the pit, and go?
No.
That remind you of anything, baby?
No, I bite into it and just never.
Let us not forget the kumquat.
Oh, there we go.
Or the banana that looks like a.
Well,
or the eggplant. That's what that's a vegetable. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that emoji does not work.
You don't like that emoji?
No, I don't think it works. We should come up with something better. But the larger point
that
is
pole vaulter that just ruined his chances at the gold.
No, Alli Breen can be found in the world of sexy time. ALLIBREEN on your favorite social media platform if you want to write her a letter to tell us what your issues may be, and we'll try to help. Alli is also available at ALLIB. That's the whole thing on OnlyFans. And Alli, let's get right to one of our letters.
Dear Alli, my boyfriend is a morning pooper, and we only have one bathroom. So in the morning, I have to shower and get ready while he poops, which sometimes takes a while. The other day, he asked me to bring him breakfast on the toilet before I left.
Okay. Get out. Get out now.
Out.
No. Let's
really.
Is there a problem?
The romance. It's really killing the romance, but I don't know what to do about it. Shouldn't he want to hold it in until I'm gone and not kill the romance in this way? What do I do?
Tell him. Yeah. That you just tell him exactly what you told us. Hey, babe, you are killing the romance in this relationship.
Why does he need to be told?
I know, but guys are dumb sometimes. He needs to be told.
And eating on a toilet is just
terrible to do.
Circle of life right there.
First off, how long is he spending in there? He can't just do his business and get out? Or I don't know, hold it for 30 minutes?
Well, that's what she's saying.
Yeah. He's just like, nope, gotta go right this time. The whole time you're in here.
Is this an apartment situation?
Maybe, but
I mean, it's a one bathroom situation,
it doesn't
so
matter.
it sounds like
yeah. Tell him.
I'd get a garage and a bucket. Hey, look, pal. Can't hold it. Get out of here. Yeah, that's awful.
Ugh. Oh, God.
Yeah, okay, well, let's
breakfast
move on.
on the toilet. That's
disgusting.
I hope you guys break up.
Yeah.
But you break up with him. Yeah.
That's enough for a breakup. I agree with
For
Jess
sure.
on that one.
Okay, let's
All
get
right,
to our
dear
next letter. Go ahead.
Alli, dear Alli, on road trips, my boyfriend will sometimes just grab a boob for a while or start rubbing me down below. It's weird because there's no lead up and I don't really find it sexual, so I don't know what to do. Am I supposed to act like I'm getting turned on or something? Does anyone else have this situation?
Well, the
Is
last
it
thing
actually
you should
hot
do
for
is
him?
tell him you're upset about it. I can tell you that.
Of course, stay silent.
Yeah, that's right. Winners stay silent.
Tell him you don't care for it.
So he just reaches over and holds on? Is that what I'm...
He said you're just having a conversation while he's got his arm.
No, wait, is he making a noise like a honk? Is anything like that?
Is it comforting for him to hold on to something?
Now, see, it'd be a cool trick if, let's just say, he has one of those cars in which one can change the radio channels with your finger, or with your thumb, rather, on the steering wheel.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then he could reach over,
and he does it.
grab her right in the chest, and then pretend he's dialing back. Now, that would be, at least have a comedic element to it.
Try that. See how that works.
Or honk the horn.
There's the advice.
Oh, Chick has just simplified this.
Yeah, just
of
honk the
course,
horn.
I made it too complicated. Yes, honk the horn and simultaneously squeeze her boob.
But now you don't have your hands on the steering wheel. You could be in trouble.
No, you honk the horn.
That's a good point. It's a danger to society.
Yeah.
But what about when he reaches down there?
It's just
you put the windshield wipers on. You give the windshield a little squirt.
You know, for the first time in this show, we have just solved a problem.
Those are both fun.
We have just nailed this.
There you go.
First of all, his arms must be really long. That's what I'm thinking.
I really hope no one's taking notes from this show. The poor girls in relationships after their boyfriends listen to this. There's going to be a lot of honking going on.
Do they even make a car with a front bench seat anymore?
I don't think so.
I don't think there is.
No, but you can.
There are trucks.
Some consoles are pretty small. You can reach over.
Really?
Is that right?
Yeah.
But the down below parts is a little bit disturbing.
Yeah, the down below would be a stretch.
They know each
Yeah.
other. It's not like an Uber situation.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not like, just a second. While you're going through the drive-through, I decided I would do a little third base action. Seems a little bit, I don't know, primitive.
With zero lead up.
Right.
Yeah, you don't
No,
just
that is the
grab
lead
a-
up. I don't know what. Tell this ungrateful. No, obviously, tell him, hey, babe, this isn't doing it for me.
Is he just wanting something? Like, is he wanting you to do something as well? Like, give a little.
That's what she's
road
asking, I think. Like, is
action?
she supposed
No,
to
I think
start
it's a-
being
it's
like,
a-
oh, yeah.
I think it's kind of a territorial move that some immature idiot would do.
You got to take your hand back out and put it on the steering wheel, too.
Look, I'm posing as the voice of maturity here. Someone call me out on this. Okay.
I think you're doing a hell of a job, Tim.
Thank you. Alli Breen is our guest. Allibreen. Alli Breen is a fine stand-up comedian, and she's also on OnlyFans as ALLIB. How's that going?
It's been good. I'm going to try to post a dirty Ask Allie today. So anyone who wants the gritty ones, get on there. Or send me some letters.
Okay. Well, let's get back to our long, lean, and clean episode of the show.
Ish, at least. Here we go. You might question that after this one. Dear Allie, on a family vacation, I accidentally walked in on my stepsister pleasuring herself. Ever since, I can't stop thinking about her. Just the thought gets me really excited. Do you think I need to talk to either my girlfriend or a stepsister about this? What should I do?
My God, no.
Don't ruin it.
Talk to neither of them.
This is where the talk ends right here.
Isn't this the scenario of every porno movie out there, the stepsister?
I think so.
It's become very popular according to the charts we get every year.
It was stepsister.
You can tell a buddy.
A therapist.
That's it.
Yeah.
Don't tell a buddy, then it'll be everywhere.
Don't tell your girlfriend or the stepsister anything.
No.
Well, how did she react when you walked in on her?
Well, we don't know, but say nothing. Say nothing.
Yeah.
Who doesn't lock the door?
Well,
she might have been wanting
it is
this.
weirder to say nothing, though.
Wait,
Just
hang on a
if
second.
you
Wait,
walk in
I
on
just- we
something,
just
you let
had
it
a-
hang over.
Yeah.
What did you just say?
I said, well, she didn't lock the door, and he was able to just walk in, so she might have been instigating it.
I don't.
Like teasing him.
This is getting more and more like a porno scenario.
Like, oh, you
She
can't have
wanted
this.
it, Dear Penthouse. She wanted it bad, is the sub headline.
I've always wanted, yeah.
Shut up about it. Okay, we should move on.
Dear Allie, I have been dating a girl for a year. She's from a very religious Jewish family, and they think I'm Jewish, as does she. I have a Jewish sounding last name, and I'm an accountant, so they just assumed I was Jewish, and I went along.
All right.
I love being with her, and she told me she would never marry a non-Jew. Do I tell her I'm not Jewish, but would probably be willing to convert? How bad is this going to get?
You're so deep in this lie. Good luck, buddy.
Good luck.
You have to fake your own death.
That's the only.
I asked him if they can, what do they call it? A sit shiva for you, I believe is the term. Yeah, you're dead. I think you're going to have to convert and very quietly show up. And
Convert on your own, maybe, and then tell them.
That's very complicated.
That's going to take a while.
Yeah, this is not an easy thing to do. Wow.
Whoa.
What this really does sound like a movie. Doesn't this sound like?
Yes, of course.
Ben Stiller.
Right.
And wait, that's the wrong choice.
I know. He'd be the brother or whatever.
Yeah. I'm sorry. No, this does sound like a movie.
Yes.
How does
it might be a pretty funny one too.
For a year?
Maybe you can do a fast track conversion, because someone was telling me that for Catholics, I think you can do like a 1-day baptism, confirmation, and something else.
And you get a
a
passport too, but you have to go to Chicago.
Just boom.
They can do it all in one day, but you have to go to class before that day. So there's a lot going on before
I think
that
that converting
day.
to Catholicism is still easier and less time-consuming
than Judaism.
Yes.
You don't
You don't
have to
have to
learn
learn
Hebrew?
Yeah, you don't learn a new language in Catholicism.
A whole new alphabet. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I don't know how well.
You got to tell her she'll handle the family. Just tell her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your opening line has to be, "I need to convert, and I'm sorry."
Or I have to.
I have to confess.
Yeah.
Look,
This has to be a movie. This is so funny. And American
He can
comedies.
really romance it up too and be like, I only was faking it because I didn't think this would get serious, but now I
Right.
love you so
Right.
much that I have to tell you.
can start dropping subtle hints.
And I'm willing to convert for you.
Wait a second, hang on a second. Subtle hints. Does this involve like having?
I just show up wearing a Jesus T-shirt.
I thought it was going to involve eating pork.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring ham to the next dinner.
Yes.
Some shrimp.
Yeah.
This would be a really good movie.
Oh, sure.
That would be.
Yeah.
We should cast it. I'm trying to think who would be.
Hollywood would never. There aren't any Jewish producers out there.
That is a problem. Brad Garrett could be the father. Nice and intimidating.
This is a pretty good movie. Yeah.
Who's the goy boy? If you
Right.
will?
Who would that? Paul Rudd?
Oh no, too
No,
old.
isn't Jason
Got to be
Jason
younger.
Biggs
With
not
Sydney
actually
Glenn
Jewish?
Powell.
Yeah, Glenn Powell would be good. Yeah.
Sydney Sween or whatever the hell her name is. Isn't that her name?
She's pretty.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Good movie. A great letter and a funny, interesting topic.
Yeah, I hope he updates us on what happens.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Converting or breaking up. What's happening?
Okay. All right. Oh, we're speaking
Exactly.
with Alli Breen.
You could call it unorthodox love.
Oh.
Aw.
I'd watch it.
Tom hates it.
Oh.
I mean, you don't want to go too punny.
Like Bruce Leibowitz. Bruce Leibowitz is Kung Jew, or would that be too harsh?
Oh, jeez.
Guest Jews coming to dinner.
Oh, that's it. You've nailed it.
No, you can't. I don't think that would fly.
Oh, nothing flies anymore because no one can laugh at anything anymore. You're offending me.
It'll be niche.
Okay. What we got time for at least a couple more, Allie.
Dear Allie, I bought my girlfriend a Cartier bracelet for her birthday. I just found out that she sold it for just about half the price.
Oh.
She said she needed the cash more than the bracelet, and it was hers to do with as she wanted, right?
Get out.
Her birthday's at the end of this month, and I don't think I should get her anything as I feel she wouldn't appreciate the gift. Am I wrong?
Get her a gift card.
Break up with her.
No. Get her a Dear John letter.
Yeah, get out of that.
That sucks.
Yeah,
That's awful.
Awful.
Thanks a lot, but I'll see you, you monster.
Yeah.
How about that?
Happy birthday. I'm out.
I assume a Cartier bracelet's extremely expensive.
You should know.
It's expensive.
I think.
Excuse me for 1 second, Josh. I have to walk by you so I can
smack somebody in the head.
Hit Christy with my foot.
I know someone in your life who has one.
I think.
You mean I bought that?
I think so.
No, this could be a win-win. This you could turn this into a positive. Like, honey, I didn't realize that we were exchanging things. I'd like to exchange you for your younger sister.
Yeah.
That is bad.
That is bad.
It's tacky.
Yeah.
You would think she would go, honey, look, I love this. Thank you so much. You're very sweet. This isn't something I'd wear maybe we can get something else.
Yeah, he probably could have returned it if that was the case.
I was going to say half
and get the most
price seems to be a fire sale.
Right. So she did.
I feel like it was something she probably did when they were in a fight or something then, that she was like, screw him, I'm going to sell this. And then they got back together or things got better. And then, because why would you sell a bracelet someone gave you if things are good?
I don't know.
Right? Like,
because you're all about money and
who knows what was happening. Finally, though, it's a letter where the woman made a mistake. We've had a lot of idiot dudes today.
Yeah.
I believe the word we're looking for is most of them.
Yes.
That's an interesting one though. Would have been even you could make that more elaborate if you're doing another movie scenario where she gets a fake version of it.
Oh.
And then she sells the real one.
She could do that.
And then they go back to the jeweler. She goes, "I want to." They're walking down the street, and hey, there's the jeweler. Let's go in and we'll upgrade this. And the jeweler takes out the little eyepiece gizmo and goes, "This thing's fake."
Yes.
And then the question is, does she go, "Oh my God, what did you do?" And he goes, "Wait a minute,
we could call it guest jewelers coming to dinner."
We are nailing it. We have saved everybody who's written us today.
Maybe that's what she was doing to begin with. Maybe she was like, I have to see if this is real or fake. And she took it to see. And when it was real, she was like, that's a lot of money. I'll just take the money for that.
What do you think? What is
she was already testing.
Yeah, but she only got half the money. Wouldn't it be worth it?
Yeah. You think you'd at least get more than that returning it. Yeah. All right.
All right. We got time for
they're expensive.
We got time for one more letter.
They
Allie.
are.
Dear Allie, Dear Allie, my husband and I are good friends with a couple that we hang out with a lot. The wife was telling me that they had a threesome before and they were trying to do some more adventurous stuff to spice up their marriage. She asked if we'd be into swinging, and I'm actually not totally opposed to it because her husband is not just hot, but also charming.
Yes.
But I don't know how I'd handle my husband being into her. And also, if we did it once, is there ever any getting back to normal?
No. The answer to that is no.
No.
But, yeah, if you're all hot and horny, do it.
Now, see, if we're making this movie, since that seems to be the theme of today's show, if we're making this movie, what happens is the two guys end up digging each other and they run off together and decorate an apartment.
Oh, yeah. True. Or the two girls. It could go either way.
What are we going to call that one? Come on, you're thinking it's going to be guest stars coming to dinner.
Well, we did some great work today, Allie.
I think we helped people today.
I say bang each other.
We did.
Just
I think
all
we cured some.
All of you bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's the same after asking the question. I think things are all altered already.
Right. You're exactly right. Yeah, this is a terrible idea from square one.
Oh, there you go. So you might as well just do it.
Yeah, exactly. You've already ruined it. Bang.
No, she hasn't ruined it. She hasn't ruined it yet because she hasn't said anything to him.
I don't know. I think it might. Well, if she hasn't said anything at all, then yeah, you're right. But if you say, whether you do it or not,
as soon as you say it, you're in effect saying, "Hey, look, it's okay with me.
Right.
I'm much more interested in this guy than I am in you." He's going to be going, "Wait a minute." But then he's thinking to himself, "Hey, I really did do that guy, Bruce, and maybe we can. Well, if he has good taste, we can get some new curtains for the apartment we're going to get together when we start sodomizing."
He likes that boob hog
My
joke.
instincts were screaming, "Do the Simply Safe commercial!" 20 seconds ago. And I said, no, let him talk.
Always trust your gut.
Hey, Allie, are you working this weekend?
My niece is actually visiting me this weekend, so we're doing a Broadway theater weekend, and then I'm at Gotham on Monday.
Okay. What are you going to see? Do you know?
We're going to see The Suffs. It's a musical about the women's suffrage movement.
Wow. Oh, God. What, you couldn't get a ticket for the Muted Heart? Is that right? Okay. Whatever. Yeah.
And I think The Wiz, the black version of The Wizard of Oz.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Tell me how the stuff is and what rhymes with vote.
Yes, I will.
Vote.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye to
Bye, Allie.
Bye, Allie.
Bye, guys.
Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself home security system that I've trusted for over 10 years now. I sleep better every night knowing Simply Safe's 24/7 monitoring agents are standing by to protect me, and if someone tries to break in, they send emergency help when I need it the most with exclusive LiveGuard protection. Get a load of this. Simply Safe agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm. It can even see and speak to intruders inside your home. Something like, hey, get out of there, put that down. The police are on their way. I want you to have the same peace of mind that I do, and so many of our listeners are proud owners of. Simply Safe is offering Bob and Tom listeners 20% off the system. Just visit simplysafetom.com. Protect your home this summer, 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. You will love it. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
And I've said it before, I'll say it again. Make sure that you get that carbon monoxide detector hooked up and that thing that senses if your basement's flooding. You know who I'm talking about, you sump pump owners. Just happened to a friend of mine. The sump pump burned out, and they were out of town, and 6 feet of water in the basement. Okay, that's Simply Safe. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Comedian Tim Allen is here.
He goes, oftentimes, you hear this a lot. Yeah, oftentimes the technology they learn here at the race is translated into your family car. And I went, yeah, right. This year, the Chevy's offered the Indy Celebrity, a 900 horsepower celebrity wagon. So I'm like, gosh, George, this thing's really got some pickup, doesn't it? I got to the kids to school in about 6 seconds. We're having lapping practice next week with all the other girls' PTA. She's running the Offie. I'm doing the Buick. And Betty's got the Chevy High-Tech. I pulled the trailer right out from under the boat, George. This baby's got some guts to it. Love Sears. Do you? This Craftsman tool department makes my nipples rock hard. She always figured we should grunt like pigs. The little primates you are. Don't speak to your mother. You grunt like the pigs you are. Ever try to take a steak away from your husband? Here, honey. We're trying to grab meat from a man while we're just like dogs. I like going through the house rewiring stuff. That's my favorite thing. One of those big tool belts. Yeah. 2 cordless Makita drills hanging low. But you gotta know how to wear it, otherwise your butt crack shows. You ever notice that? Hey, what is that? A pencil holder over there, Bob? Gotta hike that up. I got some spackle. I'll figure out that butt crack. I got some DAP butt crack filler putty back here. I'll just fill that crack right in there, Bob. I got kids eating food in this kitchen. Get out of here. Go to Miter Me a Dovetail out there or something, Bob. I just cruise around my house like Bob Vila, with a bad headache. Just looking for stuff. I notice Grandma's Easy Lift chair isn't moving quite as quick as I'd like it to. So I popped down the hardware store, pick up a compressor, some hose, some coax cable. I wire that sucker up. I forget Grandma lost some weight in the years I look at it. Got the 140 pounds a little too high, isn't it, Grandma? Shot that bitch halfway across the kitchen there. Doilies following her. Sorry, Grandma. I'll dial that baby down as soon as I rewire Grandpa's hearing aid. I got a preamp on that son of a bitch.
Comedian Tim Allen. Oh, God. Now that's manly.
Presiding over a symbolic condom roast in his Catholic church's parking lot in Waterbury, Connecticut. Yes.
I love those.
The Reverend Joseph Looney protested.
Mesquite condom roast. Very tasty.
I'd like that blackened, please. It makes it look bigger.
And they look so good at a shish kebab, too. A little pepper, a little bell pepper, condom, tomato.
What's the name of this Reverend?
Oh, Reverend Joseph Looney. I'm not kidding.
No. Unbelievable. I'm Casey Kasem. Here's American Top 40. Is it just my imagination, or is my head just a bit too big for my body? And here's my wife, Karima Kasem. Show him the Top 40s, honey.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Will be held in May. And that's your entertainment news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7?
All day, every day.
My most recent marriage was a disaster. It made the wreck of the Edmunds Fitzgerald look like a fender bender.
Wow. Sorry to hear that. Hello.
And you remember Lord's famous line about gun control.
Yes. The relationship taught me a lot. It taught me they won't sell you a handgun if you're crying.
I actually have a sexual fantasy associated with the earthquake.
Go.
All right, woke chick up. In my fantasy, I am making love to this woman.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, she feels the earth move beneath her.
Ah, yes.
And then she rolls over on top of me and shields me from debris. Safety first, everybody. Safety first.
This is comedian Sean Morey, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Hi, this is Tom. Coming up Thursday morning in the Bob and Tom Show, he's the great comedian Frank Caliendo.
Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her.
How might Richard Dreyfuss react?
Peter, pumpkin eater. That's Thursday morning in the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom. I listen to Bob and Tom. I listen all morning long. And visit bobandtom.com. Bob and Tom. With Christy Lee and Chick McGee.
You guys rock. Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Tom.
Well, hello, Chick McGee.
How are you?
I'm doing great. You're over there. I can see you because
Hi.
You're sitting at the Dude Wipes sports desk, feeling refreshed and handsome.
Yes.
Well, let's see. There's Christy Lee over there.
Hey.
She's at the Silac Insurance News Desk. But Mr. Pat Godwin has been rehearsing something in there. Pat, what are you working on? We only heard the one great song from you today. How about
thank you.
You got something else over there of interest?
Yeah, it's been so hard to work. I finally have my energy back up. It's just been so crazy hot outside. But the weather finally broke, and I was able to finish a song about this period we've gone through.
Oh, which period is that?
The humidity.
Oh, the humidity. Okay,
yeah.
I see. This is a song then. Okay.
Yeah. Another hot, humid day, about 100 degrees. There's pit stains on my shirt all the way down my sleeves. My boxer shorts are clinging, making my butt feel icky. Let's face it, it's sticky. Oh, it's sticky. The air is thick and hazy. It's sticky. It makes me feel so lazy, and I don't feel like working or having an afternoon quickie. I can't take it. It's sticky. I can't take it. It's sticky.
Very sticky.
Very nice.
The sticky, where's the stickiest place in your body? Let's go around the room.
Okay. Time now for Today in History. We don't remember the past. We'll be right where we are. Tom?
Pat?
Yes.
Your father was a professor, university professor, and his
PhD.
specialty was
theater and English and speech,
especially
drama,
focusing on the Bard.
Yeah, that was a big favorite. Yeah.
So you may know this. In 1606, they believe the first performance of what Shakespearean piece was performed.
Oh boy, I do not know that. I couldn't even take a guess. An actual play or a sonnet or something.
Play.
I'm gonna go Twelfth Night.
Richard III.
I'm gonna say something's rotten in the state of Denmark.
Macbeth.
Oh, that was wrong.
Big
Mac. Correct answer.
Heard of that one.
Yeah.
You know, I think Macbeth is probably the answer to 7 out of 10 questions. If somebody's asking you something
Now,
about
and you want
Is this a dagger which I see before me?
Do you want to explain the whole thing about saying Macbeth in a theater and all that? Too?
It's bad luck.
Yeah, you don't say it at all.
Why is it bad luck?
I don't know why it's bad luck.
Long-standing theater
Macbeth hated the theater.
Yeah.
Hated it.
And it's, of course, Kiss's best song.
Oh, that was bad.
Macbeth, I hear you calling.
Yeah, that's a great song.
It's just as good as the real one.
That was Kiss's only top 10 hit.
Right? No, it wasn't.
All right.
What was their
What else
top
is
10 hit?
He'd rather not say.
I was made for loving you.
Really? I just heard yesterday that their only top 10 hit was Beth. Okay, sorry. Happy birthday, James Randi.
Who's that?
He has passed away, right?
Yeah, the amazing Randy.
He was a debunker of seances and
he was a terrific magician.
Magic tricks.
And anyone who said they had...
he and Uri Geller bumped heads a lot.
Okay.
If they had, what's it called, extra powers.
At ESP?
Yeah, he would take them down. 1942 in the state. Garrison Keillor was born.
Yes.
I'm a big fan.
Lake Wobegon.
Tourism down at Lake Wobegon.
Oh, yes.
Have trouble sleeping? Thread that up.
Oh, no, he's great.
I love him, too.
1955, happy birthday, Wayne Knight.
Oh, hello, Jerry.
Hello, Newman.
And there are all these weird hoaxes about him being dead.
There was a weird thing, yes.
Yeah, it's just
but he's wonderful.
Here's one for you, Ace. Happy birthday, Bruce Dickinson.
Iron Maiden.
Jet pilot, novelist.
Solo artist.
Singer. Yeah, I believe he's currently touring his solo pieces. Thank you, Ace. Happy birthday, David Duchovny.
Oh, great in Twin Peaks.
Yeah. Like Richard Gere without the gerbil stuff. Happy birthday, Charlize Theron.
Oh, she's pretty.
How do you pronounce it correctly, her last name?
I don't know.
I've heard Theron, and I don't know if that's right or not.
Yeah, I've heard both, so.
Okay. Let's see what
Charlie
else.
T is what I call her.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
I call her the Lees.
See if anybody gets this. I think Chick will get this one. On this date in 1974, the French high wire artiste, Mr.
Philippe Petit.
Very good.
Whatever.
He did an unapproved tight walk between the Twin Towers.
Pretty decent documentary about that. He said the worst part of it, of they stretching a high wire between the Trade Center, is the worst part was stepping off the building.
I bet.
That first step.
It's a great documentary. Man on Wire.
Yes, it's a great documentary.
Because that's what the cops wrote on the citation.
They also made a movie. Robert Zemeckis made a movie called The Walk about it, which is pretty good.
Yeah, but in Zemeckis' movie,
better.
they traveled back in time.
Yeah, well, sure.
Glad it wasn't.
That's a great walk, Philip.
I'm glad it wasn't entitled "The Fall."
Yeah.
Or "The Slip." Would have been a short film. Give it a splatted rotten tomato.
Okay, we got it. He dies in your. Got it.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules.